Hello, everybody. Hello. And I need to turn down the volume, I bet. I can't tell yet, but I'm sure I have to turn down game volume. Let me just do that preemptively right now. Hi, everybody. Hello. I'm Trooper JP, and this is the Academic Foxhole, and I want to welcome you to our Saturday stream where we are playing the Outer Worlds. How are you all? I have to tell you something. Hey, everyone. I have to tell you something. Like, before we get to the game, I have to tell you something. It's important. It's not that important. It isn't. It's not important. It's a secret. Is it a secret? It's a secret. It's a secret. Hey, Sal. Other side of a muted tab and drawing nails. Oh, nice. Hey, PH. PH, how are you? We were talking about you last night during City of Light and Shadow, by the way, PH. We were talking about you. I'm just saying we were. Hey, morning. If you tell, I will tell you. Alita Badger Angel is so rad. I haven't seen it. Oh yeah, PH, we were talking about you. Yeah, actually, we were. There's a whole discussion about you during City of Light and Shadow last night. A whole discussion. It went on for like 8 years. It didn't go on for that long, but we did discuss you. We were talking about, it was like the intro parts where people were introducing themselves, and Dot was talking about her, and we talked about the Sunday Fun Day, and then she said that you were GMing, and like everybody was like, oh, that's so great, because a lot of people were like really excited to hear that you were jamming masks over on Sunday Fun Day, and it was like this just little nice little moment of Paladin Hulk love. That's all. That's what it was. So look. Hey, Baron Tor, how are you all? Oh my gosh. So what I wanted to tell you is, again, this is just between us, right? Between chat and I. Yeah, I'm excited too. I wanted to work on it today, but instead I slept for 4 hours. Sleeping is good. Food is good. What am I going to eat today? I'm going to think about that. What I'm going to tell you is, again, just between us, not for them. Well, first I'll tell you a thing that I can tell you, but then I will tell you a thing. I'm going to just tell you a general thing. This is not the secret. Then I'll tell you the secret. First off, how amazing was, if you haven't seen it, can I ask you, I'm going to say this multiple ways. One, if you haven't seen it and you don't want to see it, then don't see it. You know, I'm not the boss of you. When I say you should, I only mean if you are so inclined already. If you're not so inclined already and you don't want to, this is in no way pressure from me to you. But if you are so inclined, you should, and you have not yet done so, and you are in the position to do so, you should totally see last night's City of Light and Shadow. That's all I'm saying. It was amazing. It was amazing is what I want to say. You should read the mangas first. Hey, Prax, not that reading happened 3 decades ago for me, but I fell with the artwork, and the cinematography of the film is matching them. The cinematography of the film is matching the manga. Oh, cool. I know there was a lot of debate about Alita Battle Angel because some people didn't like the eyes. Who is them? Them is the cast. I require Trooper to use ASL instead of just having you translate. That seems like a kind of, I need to get, like, my ASL is not great. It's really bad. Right, amazing guests, so many feels. No, did somebody die? Krellin, nobody died. Literally, with their bodies. But I don't know how everybody's soul is gonna go. Do you know what I mean? Like, I will tell you, there were tears. It was intense. It was super intense. And it was like, I will say that it could have gone real bad had people not made some different choices. Yeah. But what I wanted to say was, okay, so it was very emotional. It was very intense. It was really, for me as the GM, I just had an amazing time. I just really enjoyed being there and letting them do their thing. But also, like, there was just a lot of like wholesome good stuff that happened last episode, but it was all that kind of wholesome good stuff where you're like, oh. In the sense that, like, there are people who are like, you know, we want to make a deal. We want to work with you. Like, we can be friends. And you're like, yeah, I know that everybody's saying they're going to be friends. I know it. And I know that a number of people are quite sincere about this. But, like, oh no, it's not going to work out in the long run. And it's going to hurt everybody. Everyone's going to have their little soul broken. Because this. I know that friendship is magic, but I also know that not everybody, like, there's a song, I think, by Martha and the Vandellas. I think it's Martha and the Vandellas and not the Supremes. I think it's Martha and the Vandellas. I'm thinking about it. I think it's Martha and the Vandellas and not the Supremes. But, like, the song is called Danger, Heartbreak, Dead Ahead. And I'm just saying, like, I'm, like, in the middle of the episode last night, and there's all these, like, moments where I was like, oh, that's so nice. And, like, oh, and here's somebody's gonna help you and all this stuff. But I was, like, in my mind, I was like, oh, no, danger, heartbreak, dead ahead. I know this is not going to end up well, and it will not be my fault. You know what I mean? Like, you know that moment you're like, oh, man, people are gonna get harmed in the making of this picture. PCs, not players. Hey Artie, how are you? I'm having a good day. Yes. Power Metal has very long. It's true. Power Metal does have very long tracks. Sylvie, like, oh my gosh, Sylvie, like, oh, it's the Marvelettes. Oh, thank you, Prax. Thank you. It's the Marvelettes. Thank you. Yes. I'm drinking ginger ale. Really bright green cans tend to be, this is generic ginger ale, tend to be ginger ale. We tend to put our ginger ale in green cans. Don't ask me why. So, I want to tell you a secret about last night. City of Light and Shadows. Again, you cannot tell the cast, and my cast is not here, so they don't get to know this. Prax, how much knowledge does that brain hold? Good God, between you and Trevor. Prax is great. Prax is awesome. Prax has all the knowledge, and I'm so excited about it. Wait, Barentor, you're also drinking ginger ale? I love ginger ale. Barentor, cheers. Ginger ale pals. So this is the thing I want to tell you. Again, you cannot tell the cast this, especially Little Red Dot. Especially Little Red Dot, you cannot tell her. But I can tell you, and you can tell me, because it's not like a mega spoiler. It's just this thing that I noticed, which I think is super interesting. Secrets. We probably do need a secrets emote. Actually, I need a pen. I don't have a pen. Remind me to tell Jer a secrets emote would be awesome. That's what I'm going to say, right? Remind me to tell Jer, because I don't have a pen. I mean, I have a pen, but I have my good pen. I don't want to use it. I have like my special weird pen. Maybe I can use it anyway. No, I don't want to, because it's like a special weird pen, and I don't want to use it on regular paper. I've got this pen that it's supposed to use for Rocket Books, which is like special weird paper that you can erase. It's like wet erase paper, and so this is like a pen that you use for this wet erase paper, and I don't know if it does weird things on regular paper, so I'm afraid to use it on regular paper. So that's all. Yeah, thank you, Rissa. Put it in the bunker. Thank you. Okay. Ginger ale up here is also in green cans. Oh, that's interesting. You know what I find it's really fascinating is that ginger ale often is in like brown bottles look like beer when it's in a bottle, but in a can it's always green. Green is Fax Conde, and that's like Mountain Dew without the caffeine. Oh, interesting. Oh. Prax, I love how Prax is like, there are so many fields that I have no knowledge of. At least in my mind, that's like when she says it, she's like, and there's a challenge. And like, it's the same. I was like, I want to know all of the things. OMG, all I know is I snuck in just long enough to catch the Morse code. Yeah, Okay. So, Rikita's dad returns from the dead. No. Yes. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, just have to remind me. So, well then, I was not expecting a Trojan condoms commercial before getting to join the foxhole today. But hey, Twitch, you do you. Hi, all. Oh, hey, Galfork. I did not pick that. I just, I didn't pick that ad. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why that is happening. What is going on with my life? Okay. So, here's what I want. here's what I want to tell you. It's a thing, right? It's a thing that I think is so interesting, and it's about City of Light and Shadow, and it's about Regina. And it's this thing that I think is so funny, and Dot doesn't know it yet. Dot does not know this thing yet, so don't tell her. But here's a thing that I do not, that I think is like this uncanny thing. So I've told you all before, but it's a secret, that in my mind, right, what I think of when I'm sort of putting things together, and what I do continuously, like this is what I do continuously, I always think, right, where are all the NPCs at? What are they thinking? Where are all the pieces at? What are they thinking? What are the possibilities? Like, Galfork says, I learned apparently that Ellen Page once did a movie where she moves to a farmhouse and her dad awaken the angry spirit of a ghost cat. Chaos ensues. Oh, well then. Huh. It's literally called Ghost Cat. Is it a comedy or is it a horror film? I'm just curious whether or not Ghost Cat is meant to be a horror film or not, like a Ghost Cat, or if Ghost Cat's supposed to be a comedy, like horror comedy, like Ghost Cat. Like I'm just wondering which of those things it is supposed to be. Yes, sorry. Okay, right. Yes, Regina. Okay, so hey, Origami Shuriken. Okay, so here's the secret. That, as far as I can tell, because there was a bit of a conversation where it was clear to me that she didn't know, right? Porque no los dos. It could be both. So this is the thing I think is so fascinating. Regina, of course, thinks that she's irredeemable, right? Regina's in a bad space with her mind, and she thinks that she's irredeemable. And she thinks that she's really only good for murder and doing the hard things, and she doesn't understand why Hannah and Ophelia Doris are believe in her and into her. Like Regina's not in a good space. And I was saying in Discord chat in a conversation with Dot, which you can all read because it was there, that Regina has done positive things that don't involve killing people. And Dot was like, really? And I was like, oh yeah. I said, oh, I know. The conversation was, I said to Dot in the Discord chat, I said, Regina has saved people. And Dot's response was, oh yeah, Regina knows that she saved people by killing Falca. And I was like, and I said to her, I was like, that's not it. I said, she has saved people not by killing people. That's not like if the thought is the only way that she saved people is by like doing terrible crimes, that is just not true. And Dot was like, really? So it was clear that Dot did not know what I was talking about, which was great because that's clearly a secret that she cannot yet know. She cannot yet know this secret, but I knew how she has saved people without I knew how Regina has saved people without Regina realizing it, and that not through like being a cold-hearted murderer. And this is the thing that I want to bring up because this is just like amazing to me. It's amazing to me. So, who has she saved by not being a cold-blooded murderer? Like by not through not murder? Isn't the whole point of her radio work to get information out that saves people? It is, as a matter of fact. But more directly, she has saved people by saving Luke. And I've told you all this before, right? I told you that Luke was really right. That when I create NPCs, I always think, okay, where's their head at? Like, how much of a liability could they be? Where are their tensions? Like, what are their tensions? What struggles are they doing? Like, I try to have like a really good, like, especially if we get the character more than once, I like to have a really good inner conflict with each of my NPCs. I know it's a lot of work, but I don't care because it's the work that I'm really interested in. So like he's got his inner conflict, and that inner conflict, could very well have led him to betraying them, or all sorts of things. Like it could have been really, really bad. It could have been bad. And there was a moment when the team was losing him, they did not realize it because they were not paying attention to him. and this is how these things happen. You don't pay attention to this person, and they're a person who already has some trouble, some abandonment, like he's got stuff going on, right? And like they were on the edge of losing him, and losing him to the Nazis, I don't know, but they were like it was possible, but also they could have lost him a couple different ways, in ways that would have probably ruined his life, but also depending, it could have ruined their lives as well. And in this moment where I knew that Luke was on the edge, right? Luke is on the edge in certain ways. I knew this, and I knew this for a couple of weeks. I was like, oh, because after each episode, what I tend to do is like go through all the NPCs, and I go through the world, and I think, okay, how's the world going to respond and react to this moment that we're in? What's going to happen next? Like, where's, like, I try to go through everybody's head, and I think, like, after this last episode, I'm like, okay, well, where's Elodie? Where's her head at right now? What is she thinking? Okay, where's so-and-so? What is the world doing? I always, like, I go through a process of, like, moving forward the simulation, right? So anyway, Luke was on the edge, of course, last season. And Luke is a Linkin Park song? Yeah, I think so. And I mean, it's PH, it's what I do when I'm as a simulationist, character-driven GM. Like as a character-driven, like a character simulationist GM, that's what I do. Like I set up this space whose main focus is like the internal lives of all of the peoples. And then as the players do things, I update the world and I move forward the simulation. And I think, okay, well, what would this person do? What do they know? How does this move forward? And so like, and again, this is very much about GM style, that I don't tend to think what would make the best story and then let me make that happen. I tend to think, okay, well, what does the Gestapo know at this point? What has happened and how would they respond? What plans do they have on the back that people don't know about, and how are they moving forward with that? What about military intelligence? What do they know? Okay, what about Colette? What does she know? What is her motivation? What is her background? What plans does she have? How's that going to, like, because we just had we went through 3 days. We just went from a Wednesday to a Friday. So that's 3 days when I need to ponder, like, how is the universe responding? How are people, like, what are their actions and reactions? And I just go through everybody's, like, internal world, and I think about, like, what is the world going to be like in those 3 days based on what has just happened. Like, it's just because that's, if I'm doing it gamist, then I'm thinking, how can I create a good challenge that will challenge them and et cetera, et cetera. If I'm thinking narrativist, I'm thinking, okay, what will help us move forward in the story, right, in the narrative. But in this one, I'm like, okay, how is the world responding, and what things will be really useful to help? Basically, I think, how does the world respond? How does everybody deal with their plots? And like, how do the NPCs respond? How does the world respond? And what can I do to help? What can I do to give the players opportunities to explore who their characters are? And I'm going to say that in the most positive way, because the other way of saying it was like, what can I do to challenge the character's sense of self, which is really what I like, what I'm trying to do. He's once up close to the edge, he's about to break. Oh man, I didn't consider the time shift aspect. You hooked Marcus on Colas less than halfway through the episode. Ooh. And like, this is what I want. Like, I want to be able to think, how do I get to know more about these characters, right? So I'm thinking, like, how's the world going? How can I know more about the NPCs? How can I know more about the characters? And with each one, there's clearly a problem with the characters, like a conflict that I want to sort of like poke on. Marcus is so great. So here's what happens, right? Luke is on the edge, right? Luke is on the edge. He's a liability. They don't know it, but like, he's a person who's like, could be turned, right? He could be turned to the Nazis or to like go full more into organized crime in a way that might get him killed. Like, there's like a lot going on with him. And I knew it, and they didn't know it because they were not paying attention to Luke, which is fine. PCs are going to PC. They're going to do what they want to do. Like, they had other things on their mind. But just because he's not on screen doesn't mean he's not doing things, right? And this is actually, again, part of the process of how I work. Even though an NPC is not on screen does not mean that they're not doing things. They are doing things. And, Krellin, right now we're still talking about season 1 is what I'm saying, but you should definitely watch the VOD. And what I'm going to say is not going to be super spoilery, but I know also, you don't mind about spoilers. But right about this moment when I was like, ooh, Luke's in a bad way last season, we had Dot's solo episode, and she's like, I am going to go get Luke. And I was like, okay. Because the thing is that Luke was, back in season 1, Luke was really looking to Tango and Jules as his sort of like, because he's looking for a father figure. Do you know what I mean? Like, basically, Luke is looking for a father figure. That's one of the things that's going on with him, because his dad is like his dad. And he was looking for a father figure, and Tango and Jules were kind of giving attention in the beginning, but then kind of stopped paying attention to him because they had their own stuff going on. So then he was a little bit unmoored, and he didn't really have strong personality figures that he's looking for. And I was like, oh, well, it's gonna be bad for you all. And in that moment when I was like, yeah, it's gonna be bad for you all, we do Dot's solo episode, and Dot's like, yeah, Regina's gonna get Luke. And Regina spends quite a lot of her solo episode, not all of it, but quite a lot of it with Luke, spending time with him, talking to him, teaching him, mentoring him, kind of giving him the tough love that he kinds of needs. Like, it was this amazing moment, and Dot didn't know it, and Regina didn't know it, that she saved Luke and also the team, depending on how it went, in that solo episode of hers, by showing him her weird version of Regina kindness. You know, like, Regina has a weird way of being kind to people, but Regina saved him in this way, right? And I was like, oh, well, all right. And so Dot doesn't know it, but Regina did something really profound last season by taking Luke under her wing in the way that she did. Dot can't help. It's true. Does Dot and Regina know that Luke has a crush on her now? I don't think so. I don't think so. Trooper has a way of bringing out amazingness in the cast. Not that most people gathered here ever need the... I mean, they're amazing. Okay, so here's the thing, right? And then Regina got Luke on that mission at the end of the last episode of season 1. And I was like, okay, this is great. Like, Luke's in a good space. And then I was like, okay, we have a 2-month time shift. Where is Luke now, right? Like, where is Luke? Where is his mind at? What is going on with him? What has he done in these last 2 months? And I was thinking, well, it's been 2 months since the end of last season. What's going on with Luke? And I thought about it. And I thought about all the things that are happening in the world. I'm thinking about Jules leaving, because Jules left. Because he had to go deliver the gas. How does that impact Luke? I had a bunch of stuff going on that I was thinking about, and I was like, okay, right, thinking about his dad, all these various things, and thinking about his like search for connection, and then some stuff happened in episode 2. Luke was there for the meeting between Sylvie and Colette. Nobody else was there. Nobody else was at that meeting. It was just Sylvie, Colette, and then Luke was there as a bystander. And Luke watched Sylvie make a deal with the Nazis. Military intelligence. They're actually very different. Historically, they're very different because military intelligence was sort of involved with some coups against Hitler, and there's some questions there. Anyway, he saw Sylvie make this deal with military intelligence, and Sylvie rolled really well on her deception rolls, and Luke is not nearly as empathetic and perceptive as Colette is, and I was like, okay, well, none of the rest of the team was there. It was just Sylvie and this woman, and Luke watching. How is he going to feel about that? What is he going to think about that? What are his thoughts, right? And yeah, and Sylvie was just like, trust me, when he objected, like, because he objected, he was like, hey, and she's just like, trust me. So so I'm like, ooh, I don't think that Luke's in a good space right now. You know what I mean? Like, I think this is not the best. It's not the best. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think that's the best. And then I'm thinking about all the rest of the stuff that's happening with him. I was like, okay, well, and in my mind, I was like, well, in the background, because again, nobody's paying attention. In the background, I think this is bad. You know what I mean? Like, I think this is actually bad. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're in a bad space here with him again. I think that, like, and this is why season 1 spoilers are not are not always free for the cast because some things are not settled. Some things you can totally tell them, right? Because some things you're like, that's settled and that information can go out for the cast. But this one was like, well, nope, this is gonna be a problem again. This is gonna be a problem again because of all this. And no one tells kids anything because adults all assume kids are dumb, and he's not dumb. Yeah, and they let him in on partial stuff, like sort of big stuff, but not all the big stuff. And I was like, well, Luke's gonna be a problem. Well, that'll be interesting. I'm interested to see how it goes. And what happens last episode, right in the beginning. So, Crone, you don't have to worry about it. Right in the beginning of this episode, in the first first third of the episode, Regina decides to go and talk to Luke. Like, it's this amazing thing. I think it's fascinating to me that, and I just don't think that Dot realizes that that's what's happening, because she didn't get it in our Discord chat, which makes it even better, right? It makes it even better that this is not like a calculated move. It's that Regina knows when to talk to Luke, when Luke really needs her to be there, right? Like when Luke needs someone to keep him from becoming unmoored by all the things that are, he's 16, right? By all the things that are happening to him, of which there are a lot of things happening to him. He's got a lot going on in his life. And he's trying really hard to find a community. Like, he's working real hard. He's got stuff going on. And every moment that he's in like a bit of a crisis, and I don't tell them, right? But like I decided before we started stream that I decided after episode 2, when I was doing my post episode 2 stuff, I was like, oh yeah. Considering all this and this, oh yeah, Luke's gonna be a problem again. And Dot didn't know it, right? Didn't know it. But in that moment when Luke needed Regina or someone, Regina was there at his apartment building at 6 a.m, taking him in. And I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. Like, and I can't wait for the moment when I get to actually tell them, but I can't tell them now because Luke's story is not done, of course, right? Like, Luke is still an active thing. Kids are smart, some wickedly so, yeah. But they haven't talked about Sylvie yet. Regina's little list is getting bigger, yeah, ever growing. And so, anyway, I just wanted, like, I cannot wait for the day when I can tell Dot how important Regina has been to Luke, and then therefore, by extension, by the entire crew, right? That her taking time with him, I mean, that's the thing, right? It's, poor Luke, that nobody takes time for him, right? In his mind, at least, that he feels quite alone in many ways, right? And he's looking to belong. He's looking to belong. And that's what he's looking for. He's looking to belong, to feel like he matters, to feel like he's valued, to feel like he can do something. He wants a sense of agency that he does not feel that he has. And when you need a sense of belonging, when you're feeling unmoored and lost, when you don't have role models, when you have all the stuff going on, you start looking for a place to belong. And he started looking for that place to belong with organized crime. And then he moved into the resistance a bit but then they've always kept him in a kind of a weirdness, and there are other people, there are other forces that are vying for his attention. And it's amazing to me how Dot has always saved him when he needed it. Like, in those moments when his need for belonging was at its strongest and his sense of like unmooring was at its strongest, Regina just shows up. And again, I have not talked to Dot about this at all. From the Discord conversation, she doesn't seem to know about it. And it's just amazing to me. It's just amazing to me how she has that ability at that moment to know, I need to go round up Luke at this moment. And she's not, and what's really amazing about it is that she's not rounding him up to keep tabs on him or to save him. Like, she's not doing it to save him. She's doing it because she wants to talk to Luke and she needs something from him. Like, she's going to give him some responsibility. Like, she goes to find him to give him responsibility. And it's this amazing thing that she's saving him, and she just doesn't even realize it. And it's so beautiful. It's this like really beautiful moment. And I can't wait for that time when I get to tell the cast that this has been what's going on. But of course I can't tell them now because Luke's problems are not done. He still has a dad out there who has now been appointed head of Paris Metropolitan Police. So, and a dad who, as the new head of the Paris Metropolitan Police, it would be a lot more convenient if he had a wife and a kid around, because that makes him look way better. Do you know what I mean? Like the Nazis are all about like being married and having lots and lots of kids. Like, and actually Vichy France is as well. So these are natalist countries where family, Kinder, Kirche, Kinder, children, kitchen, church, right? Like they're all like, you know, it's a whole thing. And so dad's like, I know I've not been around, but you all will be very convenient for me, right? And so like there's this stuff going on, and that's all I'm saying. Looking for a place to belong is how people end up in extremist groups for sure. Oh yeah. Volpa says, that was PH. Volpa says, can see how them pushing him to the side, but taking Oscar into the group can set him up acting more. Yeah. So basically, you know, but like, I'm going to tell you, there are people out in the universe, and poor Lux Mom. Yeah. So, yeah, Luke's dad has plans and has desires and wants things. And Luke doesn't know what he wants. And so anyway, I just want to just sort of express here in our space how much really positive things Regina has done, not by murdering anyone or like doing the things that she thinks that only she can do in that kind of like hardcore way, but by actually just being there for Luke. She's done a lot of good. And it's really beautiful, and she doesn't know it yet, and nobody knows it yet, but you all know it. I just want you to know it. Because here's the thing, I'm the GM, and I've got these things in my brain, and I can't share them with people, so I'm sharing it with you, but you can't tell them. But like, I'm just telling you, it's just this moment. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that was like you know, that was like this, like, that was a thing. And anyway, I can't wait until we get to a moment where, I mean, the thing is with, when I know this will no longer be a problem for Luke, then I can share it, but I cannot share it right now because this is not yet a problem that is fixed for Luke. Yeah. And I thought it might have been fixed. I thought it might have been more or less fixed, but then I was like, yeah, it's not. Now I just put a big burden on you. Just don't tell them. Also, I'm keeping secrets from you all. I just want you to know that I am keeping secrets from you. Not my personal secrets. I'm keeping game secrets from you because there are a couple of things that are a little bit that are big. Hey, Jer. No. I'm on my way there. Look, I'm not keeping secrets from you because it's because there are some things that the cast cannot know. They cannot know. Cannot. They cannot know. What I'm trying to tell you is there are some things the cast absolutely 100% with no doubt they cannot know a couple of things, like one or two things. And these things are so they can't know that I cannot tell you. Like, I trust you not to tell them about Luke, but also, like, what if Dot just shows up and she watches my stream one day? This one, like, what if she watches the VOD? Well, then she's gonna find out, which will be a bummer, but it's not gonna be catastrophic. Like, I don't want Dot to know how important Regina is to Luke at this moment, because I want her to be able to sort of like be in the moment and respond without that foreknowledge, just like to let her respond in the moment. Like, I want to be able to basically, my spoilers are mostly there to enable my players to be able to be method actors, right? So the function for spoilers for me at this moment is, Trooper, are the surprise Nazis? Krellin, yes. Yes, they are. Are my surprises usually Nazis? Yes, but sometimes they're not Nazis. Oftentimes they are. Yes, and you want to be surprised too. Yes, surprise Nazis are the worst surprise. This is fair. Secret Nazi moon base. Yes. Surprise Vichy, because sometimes it's Vichy. There'll be more Vichy surprises this year, as a matter of fact, this season. When you realize you wake up beside a Nazi, like there are gonna be a lot of surprises, and also surprise Vichy. But what I wanted to say is that because what I'm doing in this game, not all games, different games are different, right? This would not at all be the case with, say, something like Good Society, which really requires everyone to know everything, right? And it's not really a method actor game exactly, but because what I'm trying to do is create a space for the players to be able to do method actor playing. Spoilers are there so that they get to sort of remain in character and not be popped out of character in any way, so they can really dig into their method actor work. So that's why I withhold some spoilers from them, so they get to do that. And if Dot knew about Luke, it would be a bummer because it would like impact some of the method acting stuff going on. But I've got some spoilers that really they just can't know about right now. So I cannot tell you because I just can't let them get out at all. Yes, that's all I'm saying. Sometimes they may be communists or Falstaff. That's also true. How do I make a secrets emote? Jer, that's the challenge. Our challenge, because I think we actually do have, my understanding is that we have an emote slot. Let me look. Content? No. Preferences? Yes. We're looking at emotes. We have one emote slot open, and I think we actually do need, ooh! What do you think about like a top secret stamp or something? Like maybe we could have like a top secret stamp. Like, you know, like I don't know, pondering it. Just pondering. Sergeants? Like when you married a York and wake up with a sergeant? Let's see. In face with finger in front of, yes. Finger in front of mouth, totally won't look phallic. This is why Jer is here. Because Jer's like, nope, that's not what you want. That is not what you want on emotes in Twitch. That will look phallic. The name game. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F, or an M will appear. And then I say bow at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Cyclonus, but Biclonus, banana, fanner, fo, Biclonus, fee, fo, my clonus. Cyclonus. Cyclonus. Rock and roll. It's not really rock and roll. It's actually, it doesn't matter. That's fine. Thank you for the resub, Cyclonus. 10 months. Oh my goodness. Whew. Anyway, I just had to get my feelings out about game last night because like I had to process somehow. We have an emote slot. Maybe classified. Classified could be good too. Classified. Ooh. Yeah, something like, something good like that. Anyway, I just maybe, but any more than 4 letters on a single line is crowded. See, this is true, right? That's the problem. It might get too crowded. So how do you do it? See, Jared knows because you've got such tiny space. Yeah. Anyway, what I really, so for example, one of the reasons why I did not want the cast to watch the solo episode was because although I didn't know what was going to happen, I was like, well, here are some things that are happening in the universe that Tango might get caught up in. Let's see. But I knew, but especially after like he made that deal with the communists, I was like, oh, they cannot see this episode, because if they see the episode, they're going to see his context, and they can't know his context. They can only, it'll be better for them if they only find out what he did, but not why or how, and wonder what that means. It'll give them more excitement to work with their yeah, it'll give them more excitement to work with. And yeah, I mean, yeah. So anyway, so my sort of spoiler thing for RPGs is basically primarily when I'm running a character-driven game, like where the players are doing method actor work. If everybody's being a writer, if everybody's in a director stance, then actually I don't have to worry about spoilers at all, because if everybody's in director stance, people are not actually doing method actor work, so then the spoilers actually don't matter as much. Yeah. So that's a thing that I think is interesting, is that whether or not I want to keep spoilers from the cast really depends on what style of players I have and what style of game it is. If it's a super narrativist game where everybody's in director stance, then all spoilers all the time. Know everything, know all the stuff, because that's what that mode's about, you know what I mean? And so, but this particular show with this particular cast and the particular mode that they're in is a mode where I need to keep spoilers from them. I need to keep secrets from them. But that means I don't get to tell people stuff, so I have to tell you stuff, thus putting the secrets at risk, but I'm keeping the big secrets. Yeah. Confidential would also work with Cthulhu. Jerry's gonna turn the brain over it. Yeah, some kind of, and of course the thing is, Critch is like, I also loved how craftily you built it up. Hey, I'm just gonna, maybe. Of course, that there's like, you don't, I'm going to tell you because this is what I do. And especially, I know that Prax would be interested in this. There's some others would be interested in this as well. There is symbology that would indicate the secretness, but the problem is civilians are not going to get it, right? Like, because the military has a lot of, I don't know if you know this, but in the military, there are a lot of symbols. There's heraldry. This is what I'm trying to tell you is the military has heraldry, and a lot of heraldry. Side note, in GURPS, you can take the heraldry skill with a military specialization, which would allow you to understand all the military heraldry. And there's a lot of iconography in the military, lots and lots, and everything. Like each like divisions and regiments and units all have symbols, and each. So yeah, you can take heraldry as a knight in Dungeon Fantasy 2. Nice. And Adonis Nimbus, I love me some heraldry. Yeah, and so military intelligence has a bunch of heraldry associated with it that all has like meaning. And one of them would actually be really, really good as a secret emote, except that people who are not military intelligence would have no idea, or army intelligence, right, would have no idea what it means. But there is, I need to put this here because I want to get, so there is, one of the symbols of Army military intelligence is a blue rose that looks like the, because we have all these like crests, right? We have like all these crests, and it's like for it's our core crest. Like, so also what happened to my people? There we go. All right, thank you. Like the big sort of like the large job divisions are called corps, and we have like our branch insignia is oh well, now I'm looking at this because this may be useful and interesting, because we have a bunch of different branch insignias that might be interesting. So our main branch insignia is a rose. and the rose should be in blue, although depending on what your stuff is, right? So it's a blue rose. It's blue and gold, and it's a blue and gold. It's a blue rose over a golden sun with a dagger, and and that was from it's Oriental blue, which is for secrecy, and gold is for like courage, and the rose is also for secrecy. The sun is for Helios, the all-knowing god who can see all the information, and the daggers for the danger that we have. So there's all this stuff that's like in there. And it's also, side note, in GURPS you can do anything because that's the point of GURPS. That is true. I suppose there's some things you can't do in GURPS without hacking, but there are some things you probably can't do in GURPS. So, okay, wait. The rose is secrecy. The blue is vigilance and loyalty. The gold is accomplishment. The dagger, but I forgot. It's a concealed dagger because it's concealed behind the sun and the rose. So the concealed dagger is like secrecy, but also that what we're doing is dangerous, and protective requirements and aggression, right? And physical danger, that's element inherent in every mission. And then the sun and the rose is an ancient symbol of secrecy, and the sun is like. So anyway, my point is that a blue rose could actually do it, would be symbolic of like, but nobody else would get it. Like if you don't know MI stuff, you would not realize the blue rose is like your symbol of secrecy. So. Okay, you can't have flat, right? You can't have a flat probability curve in GURPS. You also couldn't have so here's the other thing. We had an older, so the current one is like the blue rose on top of the sun, hiding the dagger, like in front of like a concealed dagger, right? All that. That's the modern one, which is super cool, but nobody would get it. But we did have an older branch insignia, and the older branch insignia is still sort of in use in different ways, and these things might also be interesting for, like, I'm just throwing out iconography that worked in military intelligence that might be cool for our secret emote. So the other one was the older branch insignia from the 1920s was a sphinx in repose, because the sphinx also represents secrecy. And they're like, 13 stripes on this shield that there's 13 stripes on the shield. They're all pointing towards the Sphinx. And the Sphinx is a symbol of wisdom and strength. And also, right, therefore the collection of military intelligence. And then also like how it's disseminated, right? So the Sphinx is also a traditional symbol of military intelligence. The current modern, oh gosh, I'm looking at this regimental insignia right now and I'm getting all nostalgic. The current modern, again, I'm throwing out iconography. The current modern U.S. military intelligence regimental insignia has the Sphinx and in repose, and behind the Sphinx there's a lightning bolt and a key crossed, right? So it's like a lightning bolt and a key crossed, and then like the Sphinx in front of it. And underneath it, there's a scroll that says "Always Out Front," because we are always out front. And that's from the 80s. And the blue and the gray, or blue and gold or blue and gray, are the colors of military intelligence. Those are our colors. That's what you need to know. And the key, flash, and sphinx symbolize the three basic categories of intelligence: human, signal, and tactical. So like we get like human intelligence, signals intelligence, tactical intelligence, and we get like the torch on there for like information and illumination. Anyway, my point is that we've got sphinxes, roses, keys are all perhaps possibilities, also torches for symbology. For, I'm just saying, if we're thinking about iconography, oh my gosh, they've got, I'm looking at all the various insignias, and I'm just seeing the insignia for my old unit, which was a big key, with lightning bolts for signals intelligence with the fleur-de-lis on it, and like our motto, silently we defend. Silently we defend. That's I want to put this in Discord. I'm not going to right now. I'm going to do it later. But I just want you to know that was like, oh, that silently we defend. That was us. That was us. Silently we defend. That was us. Yeah. You have military people here and they will get it. And also you go Mega Suit. Yeah. Sounds like a lot for an emote with. No, I'm just saying the key could be like the key or the Sphinx. Mine was 4 ace cards laid out with ace support, but my unit is about to be gone. Oh, it's kind of weird when your unit goes away. Yeah, it's kind of weird when your unit goes away. That's weird. Would you like to pull up the game? Oh yeah, I will totally do that. I'm gonna pull up the game. Oh wait, here, let me go full screen for you. Full screen. There we go. And I'm also looking at 344th in my battalion with its key and also its motto, Silent Sentinel. I'm going to tell you, we have some amazing mottos. MI has got some great mottos. Silently we defend, Silent Sentinel. We've got great mottos is all I'm trying to tell you. We have some In Search of Truth is a really great one. Yeah, we just like Strength Through Intelligence. Strength Through Intelligence. That's a great motto. Strive for Excellence. I'm just telling you. I just want you to know. I need to stop looking. No, stop looking at military intelligence regimental insignia. Don't look at them. I just moved the tab. It's gone. The tab is gone. I'm not looking at it. It's no longer even happening. Not looking at it. That's all. Not even looking. Your sister company's motto is silent but deadly. You know. All us espionage nerds are going to get it, or for sure, or die trying. Yeah. Oh, Baron Tour. Oh, wait, now I need to see yours. Greek military. Oh, really? Adonis Nimbus. I bet, first off, if you can remember any of the mottos, that you should definitely share with them, because I love hearing these things. And, I feel like people don't get some of the, let's see, I need to copy link location. Here we go. People like there's some like cool, oh gosh, Baron Tour, that patch is amazing. You go and follow Baron Tour's link right now. That is an amazing patch. Oh, I love it. That's a cool patch. Oh yeah. Okay, that is a cool patch. Baron Tour, that patch is amazing. Oh my gosh. Hey, Sea Spider. Welcome to Entomology Saturday? Probably. That is a great patch. Yeah, so I will say, Jer, if you want some inspiration, you can think of maybe sphinxes or keys, because I feel like sphinxes and keys are probably a bit more legible to people who are not in military intelligence. I feel like they get that one a bit more. So let's see. We're going to do a thing. This one involves us speaking to Phineas. We're not going to do that. That's on Scylla. I think we can probably do that one, because it looks like this is a thing that would happen here. And I've got to give a module to one of these people, and I'm going to give it to Sandra. That's just what's going to happen, but I'm not going to do that right yet. Search the outpost. Rebecca and Anders were hired to clear an infestation out of an expansion site for Edgewater that Spacer's Choice abandoned in Emerald Vale. Head there with Nyoka to see if they're still alive. That could be interesting. That's on Scylla. That is also here. So let's go do the Star-Crossed Troopers, if we can do that here on this location, which we might be able to. Also, oh, I'm inside of a. Yeah, I see where I am. I know where I am right now. I'm inside of a thing. I'm inside of a thing. Can we do that here? We can do that here. Why don't we do that? Why don't we see if we can fast travel over here, and let's just take care of that star-crossed troopers. Get that one out of the way. Yeah. Peeps, am I getting crazy? I was brought here right now by a trooper tweet saying it was Thursday. Oh, did it? Well, I'm gonna look. Where's the tweets? Because I set up a Streamlabs thing to sort of test out, kind of like pressing a button to send out a tweet, and I don't know if it actually worked right, because let's see what it said. I hope that it worked out well, but I don't know if it did or not. Academic foxhole. I'm typing in my password, everybody. But I'm like, what is my password? What is it? What is my password? It did? Really? Huh. Okay. It did. It said Thursday. Well, that's not what I want. That's not what... Did it say that we were going to be playing Outer Worlds? Or did it say no? It's correct on Discord. Okay, well, let me see. Let me look at this. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on. If we can fix this issue. Hello, Stream Deck. Let's move you over here. This one. Yeah, no, I see what I fixed. It is Saturday. Yeah, Okay, it's saved. We fixed it. It's fixed. It's fixed. It's fixed. Fixed. Thank you for letting me know. If you don't tell me these things, I won't know, and then I'll wander around making everybody think it's Thursday. And we live in the time of the corona, so it could very well be Thursday. We don't even know anymore. Nobody knows what day it is. That's all. My channel branding is based on heraldry, and I'd love heraldic descriptions since my teens. So I'm all about this conversation. Yes. Okay. So here's something that's. By the way, speaking of heraldry. Prax, are you here right now? Prax, are you still here? Prax might be working. Oh, you know what I think? I think we actually have to leave the planet for that mission. So, or go to a different part of the planet, so we're not doing that one. We're gonna do... Actually, I really think we're almost done with this, with Monarch completely. I really think we're almost done with Monarch. And so I really, really think that. So let's just go there. Let's just go there. I don't know if Prax is still here. Blur stays so real. Oh, Prax might be starting a game. Oh, that's probably fair. Okay. So I don't know if it's been announced yet. I'm not on an NDA. So I think I can say it. I'll be vague. I'm going to be in a Game of Thrones RPG, right? I'm going to be in a Game of Thrones RPG on a channel in a place starting in October. And using the Song of Ice and Fire rules. And okay, she's doing stream things. Okay, good. Which actually means if she's still doing stream things when we leave, we can raid her. So let's pay attention to that information, because we might be able to raid her, and that will be really exciting. So I'm going to be in a Game of Thrones game, and using the Green Ronin Song of Ice and Fire rules, which, by the way, if you don't already have them, I don't think you can get them anymore. You might be able to buy the physical book somewhere, but they no longer have the Song of Ice and Fire license, and so they no longer have the Song of Ice and Fire license, and so you cannot get them anymore. But they have made a generic version of those rules called the Swordfall Chronicles, so you can get those rules, which is basically the rules they used for Song of Ice and Fire, but some things are a little bit different. As Davos Seaworthy or Varys? Tune in, channel, place, October. Let's see. I'm having to backtrack read that long Colas discussion on Discord. Sorry, I wasn't there in the thick of it. It's okay. It's all right. you know. Yes, I'm working on my accent at the moment. You should link to the thing you're doing at Oh, I should. I should. Oh, you got a new car? Oh, congrats, Takadosh. What kind of car is it? Hey, good morning, courier. How are you? You missed the conversation about how we all have to keep secret that Luke is on the edge because we don't want Dot to know that we're going to keep saving him. How are you? Basically, yes. And also, yeah, how was the drive-in? So I should let you all know that tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 6:30 a.m. Pacific, sometime a really nice and normal time in Europe, over on Roll For It, I am going to be on a game of Good Strong Hands. I'm just letting you know that I just distracted myself from something. I will get there. I'm going to be on Good Strong. I'm going to be playing a game of Good Strong Hands over on Roll For It and twitch.tv/Roll For It. Right? So that's where I'm going to be tomorrow at 9:30 in the morning for a game of Good Strong Hands. And Good Strong Hands is by Nerdburger Craig, who's an independent game maker. He does it all himself. And he does Capers, and I was in a Capers game, Capers like 4-shot with Grimjack and some folks, Gloss and Gadgets, a little while ago. And this is basically like a never-ending story sort of a game, like where we're all sort of like magical creatures, or maybe some human sides, although none of us are humans. And we're in this sort of magical world that's being threatened by the void, and like so we're gonna do that one shot tomorrow morning, which I'm very excited about. A Volvo. Nice. And I'm playing a tree. So Good Strong Hands, you each play, like you've got playbooks, and you've got some powers, and you've got like good powers, you've got corrupted powers, and the corrupted powers are pretty cool, but if you use them, it pulls you closer to the corruption of the void. So you're trying to sort of stop the corruption of the void. The corruption is out there, and we're trying to save this sort of fantastical realm from the encroaching void. And so that's kind of cool. I don't think anyone could be on edge as Sylvie was. That was a whole new, living on the edge. Sylvie was super on the edge. That is so true. Oh, I now remember what I was going to tell you. We talked about, Volvo station wagon. Nice. So I'm getting caught up on our chat. 8:30 Eastern is 5:30 Pacific. Wait. AM PM. I've seen Cold Races. I've seen a one shot earlier this week using Good Strong Hands. Looks like fun. So and they're in Kickstarter right now. So that's really excited. And GM DM'd a one shot earlier this last week. Curry's like, that's why I get to be useless in Good Strong Hands. I get corrupted so fast. Well, that might be the story you're telling, you know. Kickstarter, if interested. Thank you, Crit Twitch. Thank you for linking that Kickstarter because I did not have it. You want to know who I'm playing you want to know who I'm playing, right? In the Game of Thrones game. I cannot tell you all the information, but I will tell you this. I want to hide from you. Wait. This way? What's the best way to hide? This way. No. This way. Wait. This way. Wait, no. Wait. You know what? Here. Hold on. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I'm back. It was just 2 seconds. I wanted to. Okay. Chain Gang! For the Game of Thrones, I'm playing a maester. My chain saying low. I'm Luke Cage. No, I'm playing a maester. I'm playing a maester. For the Good Strong Hands one shot, I'm playing Groot. But for the Game of Thrones game, I'm playing a maester. Now, of course, maesters, each of their links is a different metal. But I am not a metal worker, so I got some chains that are made of plastic that look like metal from Amazon. And I was like, I could maybe take off some of the links and try to paint them, but I don't know how effective painting this plastic would be to make it look like different metals anyway. But the point is, I've got my maester's chain because I'm going to be a maester. Yeah, I could paint them. I've got to figure out the best way to make that still. But the problem is, here, I can show you. You can see it. Hold on, here. Look at this. The links. Right? The links have got this kind of faux aging on them. Do you know what I mean? And if I paint them, here's my concern, right? Because I was like, oh, I could paint them. But if I paint them, my concern is that this faux aging is going to be lost. And so you're going to have some links that look like, you know, they have been aged. And then some links are going to just like be just yellow, you know what I mean? Or gold. And they're not going to look aged like this. And I'm afraid it's going to look weird. So that's like that's my concern, is that if I painted some of the links, so I had links of different colors, that they'd aesthetically look really, really different. And that's my concern. And then it might look really weird. I might be able to do it, like I've got more links than I need, so I might be able to do a test or something, but there you go. That's what I'm pondering about at the moment. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, next of kin, how are you? Yeah, I'm gonna be a maester. Hey, next of kin, a maester named Luke Cage. Yeah, I'm gonna be in a Game of Thrones game that I don't think I can tell details about because I don't know if it's been announced yet. I don't think it has been, but I'm gonna be in a Game of Thrones game. It's gonna be really awesome. It's gonna be. Oh, there was a whole point in me telling you the story. Sorry. I did have a point in telling you the story. I didn't tell you the story for no reason. There was a specific point. It was connected to our conversation, why I told you this, and I just remembered what it was. I just remembered. Use acrylic paints. Yes. So the trick is called, dry brushing. Oh. It is going to be using Green Ronin system. Yes, we're going to be using a Green Ronin system, which is part of the reason why I brought up this entire story. In the future, you could use it to play Jacob Marley. I could, because I've got a lot of links there. Paint and dry brushing. You could age them yourself with dry brushing, yeah, but that's an investment in paints. Okay, hold on. I need to know more about this thought. To add to the faux aspect, you could use antique rub, which is wax, and it only rubs into the high spots so you don't lose the dark corrosion. Huh. Thank you, Adonis. It is a heraldry point. Thank you, Adonis. That's exactly where I was going. Antique rub comes in gold, silver, copper, and bronze. Oh. Okay, wait. You all, thank you. I feel like you all might have actually solved my problem, because I was like, I want my chains to look more like Maester's chains, which means they need to have different color like links, but I don't want to get like a spray paint, like a metallic spray paint, because that's going to look really weird. And I was like, how am I going to do this? But now you all, why are you so amazing? You are so amazing. What I need I'm going to look for this right now, and I'm making a tab so that I do not forget this, because I know how I am. I will forget it. So I'm putting up a tag, antique rub. Rub and buff? Is this what we're talking about? Rub and buff? Is this what we're talking about? I assume. Rub and buff, wax metallic finish, 9-color assortment, gold leaf, antique gold, Grecian gold, ebony, silver leaf, Spanish copper, autumn gold. This is what we're talking about, right? Rub and buff? Metallic finishes? Yes. I assume this is what we're talking about, rub and buff. And because Random Tuesday has used it, right? Yeah. Get rub and buff. Rub and buff. This is it. Thank you. Hey, Drunken Scout, how are you? Okay. All your links being the same just means you're like highly specialized, like you're a master of musicology only. Yes. Okay. So I have rub and buff now on a tab, which means I can pick up some rub and buff, and then I can rub and buff my links, and now I can actually chat. I love you, chat. I'm giving you the biggest hug right now. Be careful that you have good air in the room. Yes, I can just sit out and do it I have a little balcony. I'll just do it on the balcony. Yes. So you could probably cut the chain down too and get a carabiner to make a link. Ooh. And like these, yeah. I just want you to know that I love you. I want you to know that I love you. I'm doing amazing. Ran into a creative block, so I figured I'd jump in. Come and hang out with us in the stream. Okay, I just want you to know that this was the one thing. Like I've got robes. They're monk robes and not maester's robes, but that is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like we're just gonna have to deal with that as a thing. That it'll be fine. I still look maesterly enough. But I was like, I've got my chain and it'll work. But I'm now just a little sad that my chain doesn't just like that. All the links are the same. I was like, like it's good enough for government work, but like it bugged me. And now you fix my problem. You all are brilliant. Isn't ripping and buffing on your balcony illegal? Maybe. The Napoleonic game, which is called The Regiment, which is GM'd by Prax, starts on the 3rd of October, which is a Saturday. So it will be Saturdays, and I think it starts at 8 p.m. I'm pretty sure it starts 8 p.m. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. I'm pretty sure it's an 8 p.m. game. And I can check, because, hold on. I'm going to try to pull up my calendar. Calendar. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. So it starts, next week, next Saturday, 8 p.m. over on Praxagora. That's Mephoria's channel. And Prax is amazing. Yes. Drunken Scout. The thing is, I don't think it's the stream quality, it's the game quality. So I imagine my face should probably be still good. It's the game that gets weird a little bit because I'm playing through PS Play. So basically, my PS4 is in the other room, and there's a program called PS Play which allows you to have from your computer, connect to your PS4 through Wi-Fi, and then play the game on your computer, but through your computer on your PS4, but it's a Wi-Fi thing, and so but PS4's Wi-Fi's are only 2G and not 5G, so the Wi-Fi signal there is always a little bit sketch. Drunken Scout. Oh, thank you for those bits. You know what this means. You know what this means, right? You know what this means. This means I'm going to sing "We're in the Money" as sung by Ginger Rogers from the film Gold Diggers of 1933 in Pig Latin, right? Like you know. Get a can of matte finish and spray it after you color it to seal. It will last longer. Okay. Cold drink. I actually already have my officer's jacket. That officer's jacket is not. It's not like perfect. But if you want to get a really good period, like I saw, there's a really good site that has a really good period officer's jackets. But so I went with a cheap knockoff that is good enough for government work. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes. So, what does GOT have to? I'm gonna tell you, but I have to sing this first. So, but I'm getting back there because it's the whole point. But first, yeah, perfect replicas are too expensive because it was like especially with like and all the people that make like so the places that make these jackets, which are beautiful by the way, and I can send you a link, they're amazing, are all in the UK, and like so. Shipping is also like $40, and also they're kind of quasi handmade, so it would take a while. And I was like, I don't think I have time to get the jacket. You know, I was like, I'm gonna get this one because it's a cheap knockoff and it's not the right color, but it's good enough for government work, and it will get here in time, and it'll be fine. So, as I was saying, Irway and hey the anime. Irway and hey the anime. Ivway at gele at we execute gele ang way. Here we in hey the anime. The ice skates are on say. Oh man, the ocean pray, we are you will stay on way hungry. We ever eat red lands lay, we had brands lay, ute day. And when we see the end, Lord will look at the eye in the eye. We're in the money, we're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. Thank you for those bits and giving me an excuse to sing in Pig Latin, which is really what I want in my life. I love y'all. So look, this is how it comes back to heraldry. This is why the whole story, maybe not all the stories, that whole thing, remember, wait, I'm going to forget this. I'm sorry, I will forget this. And so I need to make sure I put this down. I need to also get a clear matte, clear, I will forget because you know how I am. Clear matte, if I don't write it down, clear matte spray paint, right? That's what I want. That's what I want. Clear matte spray paint. Okay, I pulled it up so I don't forget it. Okay. Oh, you sent me links in Discord. Thank you. Thank you. I love singing Pig Latin. I want to sing other things in Pig Latin, but I'm not as good as Ginger Rogers. She's so brilliant. Okay, look. Here's what I wanted to tell you. Matte finish sealer. Matte finish sealer. Okay. Heraldry. So what I wanted to tell you was, where are we going? We're going there. Okay. So we're going all the way through and to our left. So here's the thing. So as I said, all secret style, I'm in this Game of Thrones game for which I'm playing a maester, for which you have saved my life by telling me about Rub and Buff so I could fix all the things. And so now my costume will not be ridiculous. Well, I mean, it's just like, I feel like other people wouldn't care, but I would care. And anybody who knows Game of Thrones would care, or who cares about maesters would care. Like, I just feel like, anyway, that's not the point. The point is, part of the system, and then I'm going to sing because it's really good. Part of the system in the Game of Thrones game by Green Ronin is that you build a house. You build your house, and there's a whole system they've got set up where you make your house. Like there's a bunch of tables to roll, which, by the way, is what Prax was doing when she was making, because the regiment game that I'm doing with Prax is a hack of the Swordfall Chronicles, the Game of Thrones thing, where instead of like rolling up your regiment, you roll up your house, and then also a little bit of stuff taken also from Good Society. So it's like a Good Society Swordfall Chronicles mashup, which is super cool. Anyway, the point is, you go through, what is this? You go through and, oh, drugs. Okay, well, I will take those drugs. I have the drugs now, everybody. I have the drugs. Anyway, my point is, when you're making your, look, there's a point. I have a thing I'm trying to tell you. Also, how do I get out of here? I don't even know what direction I'm facing. Oh, I need to go this way. All right, so as I was saying, enjoy your drugs. Tangent. I'm sorry. It's a really short tangent. It's really, really short. It is not a long tangent. It's very, very short, but I'll get back to Game of Thrones. So this is what happened. There was a commercial on TV in the 80s for a rug store that was called Rugs. And they had this ad for rugs, where they had these kids chanting rugs, drugs, and it really sounded like rugs, drugs, and like having these like kids kind of creepily chanting rugs, drugs, for this rug commercial was kind of weird in that 1980s way. There were a lot of horror films with like kids chanting creepy things. So I'm just letting you know that there was a rugs commercial that really sounded like drugs. That said. Courier knows that the house creation thing in the Game of Thrones game is amazing. It's really amazing. And what's really cool, just don't give the drugs to Sylvie. Hey, Sylvie sometimes wants some cocaine. That's what I'm saying. So the thing is, That's right. So what happened is that in the system where you're making your house in Game of Thrones, and by the way, I'm going to sing some Pig Latin, but I have to finish this or I'm going to forget it. It's been a while anyway. So in this system, you make your house and you design it and you make holdings and you like work through its history. Like you figure out what its history was. Like what happened in the Age of Heroes, like how old is your house and what events have happened. And let me tell you, our house is amazing. We have created the coolest house, which you're just going to find out when we start. The house is cool, but one part of the game is that you also make the heraldry for your house. Like you have to actually sort of create the heraldry. And so all of us who are playing in this, like we got, what's the word? We went deep divey like into it. We're like, okay, wait, so if our house is like this and this is our history, where clearly we need these colors but not these colors, but then the rules of heraldry say you can't put color on color, you can only put color on metal or metal on color, so we can't have that and that, although they could be side to side if we have a line, but we have a line, if it does this it means that, but if it does that. And so we were all like, well, we need to have like a pile maybe because that would symbolize this, and like what colors? Like, well, we should have green, but like, oh, green looks bad on a green screen, so we can't wear, like, if we're all wearing green clothing, but we have green screen backdrops, that'll be really bad. So let's not have green. But also, I don't think that green is symbolically the right color for our house anyway. And they're like, oh, well, this would look like, oh yeah, but okay, but here's the thing, we could do we could do this, like, and so we spent a lot of time as players, and I'm trying to tell you. It was not 5 minutes. We spent a lot of time sitting around like pondering the heraldry for our house. And then after our session 0, we're going to have more than one session 0. We need a second one to finish up some of the house stuff. And speaking of which, I have to make that character. But after our session 0, we then we're on the Discord together for a lot more time, being like, okay, what about this design? What about this design? What about this design? But I think the color should be like, but what, like, so I'm just gonna tell you, we have spent a really long time making our house heraldry, and it's the best. It's the best. Like, and so Adonis, that's what that was about. It was about how amazing our heraldry was and how awesome it was. That's all I'm saying. Yes, that's all. Hey, teacher, leave those drugs alone. All in all, it's just another detour on the sprawl. Yes. I think I've been... Yeah. Mm-hmm. So anyway, it was nerds a little bit. Yeah. Nerd out till the house is on fire. Safe bet, red, black, white, and blue, and a touch of yellow. But we don't get that many colors. Trooper just pushed up the glasses, but that color is, as Trooper shoots everything down. Well, no, but we were all doing it, and that was the best part. We were all color nerding out together. Yeah, Green Hornet does not respect your time sometimes. It's our fault. I blame us. And we wonder why you never get sleep. Oh, Adonis, hopefully you did not include a left to right bar sinister. We did not. Whoopa says, don't take drugs. Well, don't take my drugs. I don't want to kill you, so I'm going to put this gun away because it seems a little aggressive. Oh! Do not think that I forgot. I remember, Drunken Scout. Thank you so much for those bits. Thank you so much. Now you're sounding like, don't take my drugs. Oh, Sylvie was like lit on cocaine for a while in the episode of City of Light and Shadow last night because she's not having a good time, and she revealed some super deep stuff. I was like, ooh, so good. So good. I'm gonna challenge myself. Let's see how fast I can do it. And still can do it right. Hey the anime. Hey the anime. If we are kill out, we'll put we. Nope, I didn't get it. Nope, wait. Hey the anime. Hey the anime. If we are kill out, we'll put we execute long way. Hey the anime. The ice skates are on say. Oh man, the air spray. Nope. Oh man, the action break, we are you three was saying, you better be ready and say, and we're and say, today. And when we see the end, we'll cut that guy right in the eye. We're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. Oh! Wait, I gotta do it again. I gotta do it one more time. Because that felt really good. Hold on. I gotta do it one more time. You don't mind, right? I'm gonna do it one more time. Oh, support your go have a good time, Adonis. Support your partner. Wait, where's your support? What's your partner doing? Is your partner streaming? Tell us. Is your partner streaming? Adonis, is your partner streaming? Is your partner streaming? We have to know this information. Cocaine and alcohol cocktail. There was a lot of that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The other one is I don't take drugs anymore. The average during funk band. Yeah. Yes. Anyway, I don't know if Adonis is still here, but if Adonis partner was streaming, then we could have like said hi. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna do it one more time because I did it, but I want to do it again. Nope. That one's really hard. Nope. The thing is, I'm trying to like think it through in my mind, but I'm like, what? Why am I singing softer when I sing this? Like, I've got that last part down fast. I'm just gonna let you know. There you go. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Oh. No, I never do drugs. I have to close that by order of my lawyer. Mm-hmm. Your name suggests otherwise, drunken scout. I feel like there's a tangent that I haven't finished. Is that correct? You know what? I don't care about these drugs. You know what I mean? Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Just tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it.
I retrieved your drugs, but raptidons killed your carriers in the cave.
Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is only half. Are you from me?
Oh, I'm gonna punch him in the eye. Get a hold of yourself.
Ow! Damn it, that hurt like the blazes. Okay. All right. You didn't take it. But someone did.
I don't know.
Search for half the sprats got loose on their own. There'll be some evidence pointing to the soon-to-be dead who filched my carriers. You want your cut? Get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
You're sketch. Dude, you're sketch. I'm gonna go look for your drugs, but I might just punch you in the face again. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't about you. From when you just be more specific, trooper. Well, that's fair. I feel like whatever it was, it's not there. I plead innocence by psychological disorder. Yes. So anyway, the Green Ronin game is really interesting. It's so I'm liking what I'm hearing from the game. Like, I've been checking it out. I have yet to make my actual okay. There are okay. Well, let's hello. What is that? Also, I mean, okay, I can close the door. I'll do it. Okay. Hi, giant sprat that looks a little threatening. Is this sprat poo-poo?
Damn it all. Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages to round him up again. State your purpose or get out of my face, domicile intruder.
Rude. I think you've tackled this. I think I have tackled the distractions so far. If anyone wants to chat in voice, I'll be in the VC, in the voice channel in Discord. Drunken. Drug Dragon. I'm looking for some missing sprats. You wouldn't have seen any around.
Missing? Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for. Thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service over and it's easy. To do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed.
Did you rescue them from our bad guy? Rescue sprats, as in rescued from Sublight's shipping tunnels. Woo! Drunken Scout. Okay, Drunken Scout. This is it. I'm gonna try this as an experiment. The name game. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F on M will appear. And then I say bow at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. TP Grant, TP Grant, TP Grant, Bo BP Grant, banana, fanner, fo, fipi Grant, fee, fi, mo, meepy Grant. TP Grant, Tap shell, bo bap shell, banana, fanner, fo, fap shell, fee, fi, mo, map shell. Tap shell, ooh, 3HB2. 3HB2, 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 bo BHB2, banana, fanner, fo, fee, HB2, fee, fi, mo, me, HB2. 3HB2, red rum jiggler. Red rum jiggler, bo bed rum jiggler, banana fanner for fed rum jiggler, fee fi mo med rum jiggler, red rum jiggler, Salixin, bo balixin, banana fanner for falixin, fee fi mo malixin, Salixin. Drunken Scout, thank you for those gift subs. Everybody enjoy your gift subs. Like, how great is that? I'm so excited. Wah! Sorry, I'm like in a, I'm like, yeah, Bertrand's acting a little sus. I'm just, can I tell you I'm in a good mood now? Y'all have like, I want to tell you, I want to thank you for something. And it is this. After you GM a super intense session and you do all the thinking in your brain, you've got all the stuff in your brain and you're like, oh, here's what Luke's motivation is. This is what's happening with Lisette over there. This is what's happening with this person. And I'm like doing all the thoughts in my brain. And I'm thinking about like, okay, Regina's problem is that she thinks that she is irredeemable. Regina thinks she knows who she is, and my job is to destabilize who you think you know, who you think you are. How can I destabilize Regina in her certainty that she is not worth a while? How can I do that? Okay, Sylvie has got this thing going on right now where she's feeling these, like, she's clearly a person who does not allow herself to feel deeply, but she does. How do I challenge who she thinks she is? Okay, Tango is now in this particular really, especially post his solo episode, this really interesting, he's in an interesting emotional state, which has to do with a certain level of sort of doubt about stuff. How do I challenge that? How do I do that? Oscar is brand new to the group. Oscar is trying to figure out who this group is, if he can trust them. There are things going on with him. How do I challenge those things? Like, there are things that I need to do with all the people, and I think about them, and they're all in my brain, right? And then like all the world, and I'm like, but I can't talk to anybody about anything. Oh no! And then you all let me talk to you only a little bit, not about all the stuff, because I can't tell you all the stuff, but at least that little bit really helps, because it's hard, having the entire universe in your brain and not being able to tell anybody about it at all. Yeah. Oscar D said, just run. The problem is that they know that he murdered somebody and escaped with a prisoner. And if he goes, he's afraid that they're going to turn him in and that he will be executed. So they've got something over him. So I don't think he can just run. Coldrake. Oscar Greg's amazing, and yeah, he went from normal world to diving into the deepest of the deep end of the chaos pool. Oh my goodness. It was just a little bit of murder, barely worth mentioning. It was just like, you know, like sometimes you're like, oh, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna get a burrito, maybe I'll have some tacos, I'll have like a donut, and then I'll murder somebody. And it's just like, you know, on the side. Yeah. It kind of still may happen with this group. Oh, y'all. Rescue sprats, as in rescued from sublight shipping tunnels?
Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was I to do, turn a blind eye? Malin's an animal lover. She won't hold my actions against me. Look, I don't care if Nelson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human.
Slow your roll.
Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder.
Slow your roll. Hang on. Relax. I'm a rebel hacker bartender. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. Yeah. Colonel's like, there's nothing normal about working for the Gestapo. I busted out. I joke that when he comes back from the country and meets the team again, he's just going to walk to America. I'm gonna persuade, because I'm persuady.
You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
You know, okay, sprat droppings. I'm gonna go through all the sprat droppings, everybody. I'm gonna go through sprat poo. Hello. Hello, Mini Malin. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Is all of this stealing? All of this is stealing. I don't get to steal the rest of the stuff. That's fine. But what is this? Wait. There's a thing here. Wait. What is this? Oh, it's just armor parts that I want to steal, but I can't. I thought it might have been like a... Hey, look, there's a lot of sprat poo here. Ooh, hey, you know what I can do? I can pickpocket this guy for fun and profit. Why wouldn't I? Oh, okay. Can I get... Oh, I can't get behind him. We're going to just think about pickpocketing him and like dream of... Oh gosh. There's a lot of blood here. I really think I might be able to steal stuff in this room because I don't think he's going to be looking at me. So I feel like I can do a lot of theft in this room right over here. Yeah. Right? Like, I don't think he can see me. So I think that I can just steal things. And I'm just stealing the things. I'm just gonna... There's nothing there for me to steal. Okay, he still can't see me. Why am I whispering? I just feel like sometimes in a video game, if you whisper, then they can't hear you. But of course it is a video game and they can't hear me anyway. But you know how it is. Right. I'm afraid I have to leave the stream for now because I dropped my knife in my... Oh no, Drunken Scout! Oh no, go take care of your foot. Take care of your foot. If you need to go to the hospital, go to the hospital. Don't disinfect it, like pressure, elevate, disinfect, go to the hospital if you need to, wrap it, stop the bleeding. In the army, that's what we learn. Breathing, bleeding, right, actually, responsiveness. There's, yeah. Alien Game is the only where whispering actually worked. Oh, that's interesting. Volus, dude, I need to play the Alien game. That's it, I need to play the Alien game. Okay, Hillbilly fix it right now. Pour disinfectant on it and I'm bandaging it. Okay. Hey, fellow military people, do you remember the steps of first aid? Do you remember? I believe it was check for responsiveness, check for breathing, check for bleeding, check for head injuries, check... There was a mnemonic for it, which I can't remember right now. Check for fractures. Check for shock. Is that right? I'm missing something because I feel like there are two S's. And now to where it makes me imagine driving to the hospital with an elevated foot out the window or on the dashboard. Out the window. Especially if you have long legs, out the window. Stop the bleeding, check for breathing, treat the wound, prepare for shock. Oh no, we had actually, thank you, Drunken Scout. Responsiveness, breathing, bleeding, head wounds, fractures, shock is, because I feel like there was a, Drunken Scout, thank you. I feel like there was a, was there two S's? Two B's, one S. Thank you. Yeah. Responsiveness, breathing, bleeding, head wounds, fractures, shock. because I remember we just spent like so much time drilling these things in our brain. You know what I mean? Those of you who don't know. So for people who are never in the military, I'm going to tell you a secret about the military that you may not know. Also, I feel like I'm losing my battery on my... I think my battery might be running out, which is why this is not being responsive in the way that it should be. But it's fine. It's all right. What you may not know about basic training, at least in the Army, I don't know about the other services, I cannot say, is that you think, because you saw Full Metal Jacket, that basic training is about a lot of yelling. And there is yelling, of course, that is true. But basic training is also about a lot of memorizing knowledge. There's a lot of like, what are the steps of first aid? What are the signs and elements of, like, there's a, like, when you're doing basic training, you have to learn a lot of stuff, actually. Okay, there we go. Responsiveness, breathing, bleeding, shock, fractures, burns, concussion. I knew there was concussion, right? I was the only Marine in my unit that had the U.S. Army basic medical training. Oh, really? I had to put in an IV. It was not fun. Marines only learn the very basics since we have corpsmen. Oh. Check for responsiveness, check for breathing, check for bleeding, check for shock, fractures, burns, concussion. That's the order. Yeah. Sucking chest wounds. Oh my gosh, Coldrake. Sucking chest wounds. Sucking chest wounds. We had to learn how to deal with sucking chest wounds. That's a thing we had to learn how to deal with. Also, we had to learn like basically you may not know this, civilians, but Army basic training involves a lot of learning book things. A lot of first aid, map reading, the Geneva Convention, policies. You have to learn a lot about nuclear, biological, chemical weapons. There's just like a lot. There's a lot you have to learn. There's a lot you have to memorize. There's a lot of that in there. Use an MRE wrapper for the sucking chest wound. Yep. Wait until they breathe out fully before you attach the MRE wrapper to their sucking chest wound. And then, right, like the whole... and how you can use it. Yeah. I think you can be forgiven for missing the third B since you're in the middle of first aid. Right. I'm used to worse if I'm being honest. That's fair. That's fair. So yeah, there's just a lot of okay, I just stole stuff from this guy, so that was pretty exciting. Also, that sprout is super giant. I wonder if, like, what happens if I pickpocket him right now? What happens if I did that? Oh, look, I did do it. Now, why did I pickpocket him? Because he was rude to me. And since he was rude to me, I pickpocketed him. That's what happened. And my character doesn't feel bad about it. I found the drugs too. You mean basic training actually involves actual trading? Obviously, but see, the thing is, people, like, civilians really don't understand what basic trading does. Like, it's sometimes frustrating. People say lots of things. Now, again, Marine basic training is different from Army basic training, so, like, I'm not speaking to Army basic training. I'm only speaking to Army basic training. And I know that Marine basic training is different. Barontor knows too. Barontor will tell you. Just saying. It sews the shut now. Didn't hit bone, luckily. Just soft tissue. Oof. Imagine drunken scout with a needle in one hand, thread in mouth, typing with a non-dominant hand. That giant sprout looks like a nightmare version of Lilo and Stitch, which is fair. Oh, you're ambidextrous? Good for you. I only got that Army training because the National Guard unit was in the Joint Task Force in Alaska. The Environment Hazmat NCO. Oh, so they were also from Kentucky. So they're like, hey, oh, that's cool. Yeah, Barontor. That's very cool.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise.
You know what? I do.
You do?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Of course you do. What did I tell you? Surefire delivery system.
Shh.
Almost every time.
No. Yeah, sure. Until someone comes along and rescues them from their pathetic lives.
Sure, they're wrapped on fodder and suffer the occasional overdose when a container dissolves in their stomach acid. Wait, what do you mean rescued them?
Turns out some crazy guy was keeping them as pets. I'm gonna lie.
2 guesses, I know exactly who.
No.
And where to find him.
No.
If Bertrand ain't already
No, I don't want you to kill him, though.
about to be,
No.
I owe you for bringing
No.
breach and security.
No, I don't. No. No.
As promised,
Nope.
your cut, plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods.
Oh, thank you, Rissa. I don't want him to kill Bertrand, though. Oh no, I'm gonna get somebody killed now. Maybe I can warn Bertrand? Do you think I can warn Bertrand?
Okay, maybe my scheme
Oh no.
will flaw me.
I've got to go back to Bertrand. I mean, I stole all the stuff from him, but I don't want him to be murdered. So I don't think I can save him, but I'm going to tell him he should maybe leave town. I don't know if they'll let me, but yeah, I'm a little concerned about the situation. This is not it. I'm sorry, everybody. I just got somebody. I got somebody murdered. Maybe. I always turn it down for the break screen, but then I turn it back up for when the game starts. So we'll see how it goes once they start talking. I'm gonna give it the old college try, and I'm gonna see if maybe I can do something, because, you know, hey, Bertrand.
If you would please leave me and my fur babies be. I think you've given them enough anxiety for one day.
I'm trying to save your life.
Or trembling. If you would please
Nope.
leave me and my
Oh,
fur
well.
babies be. I think you've given them enough anxiety for one day.
Yeah, USMC base was very much how the UMC is unique and how our traditions are part of uniqueness, honor, courage, commitment, and whatnot. We had 2 weeks of mostly USMC history. I just know that they my understanding from the exposés that I've read, the journalism that I have read, is that we're gonna do this one, I think, because that's not on planet. That's on planet, so we'll do that. We're gonna go here. My understanding is that, yeah, we're gonna go right over here. My understanding is that USMC basic training is a little bit abusive. That it is. I did try to talk him out of it, but he won't talk to me. I just think, oh, I should have sold some stuff at that vending machine. You're right, I should have. I didn't. Next time. You're right, Rissa, I should have. I have things I could sell. I know it, and I didn't, and I'm sorry. That was my bad. My bad. That there's like a lot of, like, basically a lot of abuse and hazing and stuff going on there in Marines basic training. So I can't speak to that at all. But that was not my experience in Army basic training. The funnest non-training I had in the military, I was waiting for my next school to start in San Angelo, Texas. I see you. So 3 guys and I got to take a van and support the city's 2-day emergency response training, like Red Cross LARP. Got to watch them use makeup to make hurricane injuries, glass slabs in the arm, fake blood, etc., and then planting the bodies around a 10-block area for emergency crews to find. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. All right, I'm half-assed patched up now, but I'm going to go and have a professional look at it. Thank you. Thank you for getting patched up. Thank you for having a professional look at it. I want to make sure that you're safe. Drunken, we will let us know in Discord if you're okay, if you wouldn't mind. Just let us know that you're okay in Discord if you don't mind. Will you stop? I don't. Oh, stop lagging. Where am I? Am I okay? Is everybody dead? Here, do killing things. I'll let you know. Probably a half hour. So I live next door to the doctor. Okay, just let us know. Just let us know, because I want to make sure. Just check in with us. Just check in with us. I took a course in Boy Scouts on doing that kind of first aid training. It's pretty cool. Language training is not in San Angeles. Language training is in Monterey or in DC. So he was not there for language training. He was there for Other training. That's all. Other training. I did my language training in Monterey. Yes. Right. Language training's not in San Angelo. Language training's in, or DC, depends on your language. DC had a couple languages that that Monterey didn't, but most people get their language training in Monterey, but there is a training that you could get in DC, which I don't know many people actually went to DC. I feel like Hungarian was in DC, if I remember correctly. I don't know if DC still exists, though. I don't know if the DC version of DLI is still open. Because it has been 30 years. It's been 30 years, everybody. It's been 30 years. Oh, hi. How are you all? Do I just walk in? Do I just walk in the front door? Do I sneak in? I'm gonna do a 360 around this perimeter. I'm gonna patrol the perimeter first before I go in the front door. Just you know, before I walk in the front door, I'm just gonna do a 360 the perimeter. If you don't mind. Rissa, we are so old. I don't even know. I'll be fine. I say that all the time because I'm pig-headed as any old Marine grunt, but I'll truly be fine. Drunken Scout, please note, I too was in the military, and I know that sometimes we just decide we're going to be fine. We're just like, I'm going to be fine. That's it. And then maybe sometimes but you're going to go to the doctor, so I'm not worried about you.
Food poisoning is one of the leading causes of death in Halcyon. Not surprising when you see these places from the inside.
Huh. Interesting. So anyway, as long as you're not doing that thing that we tend to do, okay. Well, this door I don't get to go into. Interesting. What happens if I just walk through it, though? What happens if I do? What happens if I do? I'm just really curious to see what happens if I just walk through the restricted area. Will they kill me? Will they shoot at me? Can I just get through anyway? I just have a question. I have questions. I have questions. Baron, I was going to type out a bunch of stuff about abuse in BASIC, but it's a long conversation we should have on Discord, I think, yeah. Coulter says, I also learned how to disconnect the coaxial antenna and use a large paper clip to listen to the car mobile phones in the area. Oh, my learning Hungarian is like learning Finnish, and the Finns recommend learn Swedish. Next, you'll be out to 20. It's a real trip. Vola says, doesn't USA teach the soldiers to ski, or why they send Finnish people to Lapland every 2 years? It depends on your unit. There are units that need to learn how to ski. Oh.
Ah, you must be a part of the new line shift. Don't tell me you lost your key card already. A lost card's worth 2 infractions, you know.
Actually, I haven't been issued one yet. It's my first day on the job.
You know, I think I did hear something about that. All right, okay.
Do you see our deception, people? Also, it looks like we might lose our
Hey, looking good.
Who said that? People are looking at me. I'm gonna lose my. Oh gosh. All right, we're gonna just Oh, I'm gonna lose my. People are gonna see me. Oh no! I'm running out of time. Factory employee. Oh, go! Just gonna go straight through the door. I don't know if that's gonna work. Straight through the door. Go. Oh. Okay. All right. I beat you, Trooper. 40 years since I was in the Army, 35 since my attempt in the Air Force. Isn't that wild? Yeah. Oh. FMJ was at USMC, for what it's worth. Oh my gosh, Volpez! Also, I'm gonna just go into stealth mode while I sing the name game so that nobody attacks me. Right? The name... What am I even doing here? The name game. Come on, everybody. I say now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say Bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Bolus, 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 banana, fanna, fofolus, fee, fi, momolus. Volus. And thank you for the because I turned off the I muted the alerts because when we get multiple ones in a row I mute them, but then I forgot to unmute it, so thank you because I would have missed it and I'm so sad. Thank you for that gift sub. Woo. Thank you, Rissa. We are ignorant. Anything in your area of the world is Scandinavian. That dude should know how Swedish is. So what I wanted to tell you, oh yeah, basic training. So look, I'm here, in this place. I'm in a lab. I snuck in. I walked through the town, but didn't get to hang out there, which makes me a little bit sad because I kind of feel like I wanted to I feel like there were things in the town to explore and then I didn't get to see them and now I'm sad about it. But it's life. Anyway, what I wanted to say was, I'm the act of giving a large amount of fluid intravenously. Bowls. So here's what I wanted to tell you. I find, again, I'm not speaking about Marines because that's all different, but I find that civilians often have, I'm going to just break down some of these things. I really do. You know what? I have space though. I have space. What are my weapons right now? What am I holding? What is going on with my life? Why am I only seeing, what is this? Level 19, 19, 20, 21. I can tinker. That's a level 18. That's a level 19. I can afford, oh my gosh, that's expensive. But look, what if I'm gonna just increase this because I really like that massive damage. I love that massive damage, people. Come on, that weapon is so good. Oh, don't make me sad. You know that weapon is the best weapon ever. Look, I miss my pistol. I miss my pistol so much. My pistol's so great. Why am I even using things that are not my pistol? Why would I even do that right now? What is the point of using non-pistol things? I'm gonna break that down. And I'll break down that. And I really suspect, to be honest, that I probably might be able to level, to trade off for better weapons. But for the moment, I'm going to be responsible and good. And break down those things because I know how you feel about all the stuff, and I'm just gonna break it down. Not that eye patch. That eye patch is cool. You probably will never wear it, but it's still cool. Look at that right there. I just did all the things. You should be proud of me, even though it hurt. That's all. I'm supposed to find out. Krista, do you have any idea what you're supposed to do in here? I'm supposed to find evidence stuff. My civilian impression basics is a lot of running and push-ups. That's true, actually. That's true. It is a lot of running and push-ups. Coldrex says, I went to basic older than many, 21, versus all but 2 that were straight out of high school. I was still in good, if not above good shape. I ran a lot in high school and beyond it, yeah. If you don't like them or want to get rid of them, there's quite a bit of physical training. That is true. Yeah. I also need to I need to get more money. Many never did any physical training before. That is true. I never learned Swedish during school. I cruised with English both primary school and vocational school. Oh, that's interesting. You shouldn't break things down to where you should sell them so you can afford to tinker more. That's true, Krellin. I will sell them next time. That is true. Barantor said, we had a guy that was 29 in boot camp. He had some problems with the more with following orders than with the physical activity, yeah. Coldrick says, yeah, lots of jogging, running, and lots of body conditioning, plus screaming, lots of screaming, but it's part of the 200-year-old philosophy of breaking you down to build you up. And the thing is, what I'm going to say is that one of the things I often find people have this impression that basic training is about destroying your mind, like destroying your sense of self, brainwashing you, ruining you, and then like brainwashing you and taking away your will. Like there's like a lot of ideas that I find that some people have about basic training that I just don't think are true. So there's a lot of yelling. That's true. But, again, I think I will say this. I went in at 18. I went in right out of high school. But I've always been the kind of person to think meta. I always have. Like, it's a wonder why I didn't think I'd be an academic as a young person. I actually know why, because I got terrible grades. But I've always been a meta thinker, always. And when I was sitting there in basic training and they were yelling and all this, I am also an observer. So I'm like, okay, what's happening here? What's going on? What are the systems? What's the meta? What's happening? Like, I'm always doing this all the time, even as a kid. And one of the things that I noticed was that, I had a lot of friends who I had a lot of people. Yeah, right. So Barantor, this is Barantor hits the nail on the head. It's not about sadism. If you are a sadist, you will be a very bad drill sergeant. Like, people who are sadists who want to get you, those are not good drill sergeants. They will not be effective. They probably will not keep their job very much anymore, at least. It's about developing discipline. It's about developing muscle memory for some very important things. And it's about unit cohesion and also discipline. And it's really about handling stressors, right? We had an entire platoon of linguists, so we weren't thinking too much.
How much of the job is waiting for action?
That's what, my job is to think. So it's about being able to handle stress, really. I mean, there's a bunch of things going on in basic training, but one of the things in basic training is, can you handle stress? Again, because when you go to war, and remember, I was in basic training during a time of war, you're going to have to handle a lot of stress, and so it's about conditioning you to be able to handle stress, really. So it's not personal in any way. And when I was in, they really were on a real kick about being professional and not being ridiculous. They were really anti-hazing at that moment. So, a lot of it is just a lot, I mean, there's a lot, they have 8 weeks to teach you a lot of stuff. So there's not a lot of time. They have a lot to teach you in not a lot of time. They've got to get you to be able to pass the physical fitness test by the end of the 8 weeks. And if you came in doing with no physical fitness, that's a hard job for them. They got to get you there. So there's a lot of why are you looking at me? Do the push-ups. And they're like, oh no, this person's picking on me. They're not picking on you. They just need to be able to pass that push-up test at the end of the 8 weeks. And you came in being able to do 3 push-ups. You know what I mean? They need to get you to be able to do a lot more push-ups at the end than you did at the beginning. They've got 8 weeks to do it. So there's going to be a lot of, oh no, look at you. Do the push-up. And it's not actual personal. They're not mad at you. They're not picking on you. They just need to be able to pass that push-up test. And this is their excuse to get you to do push-ups, right? So there's a lot of that, a lot of stressors. Also, with chemical masks, protective masks, right? You call them gas masks. You will die if you do not clear and seal your mask in 9 seconds. You have 9 seconds to clear and seal your mask once you realize that there's a gas attack. And then you've got another 6 or 7 seconds, I think, to then lower your hood, and the mask itself has to come in in 9, and then you've got another 7 or 8 seconds just to finish the hood part. And the only way they get you to be able to do that is by yelling gas at you all the time, in the middle of the night, when you're sleeping, when you're in a cot, gas, 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 and then boom, 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 right? And they do that over and over again so that when there's an actual gas attack, You just do it without thinking, right? This is not about like brainwashing you or trying to like ruin you and all this. They just don't want you to die. And the only way you're not gonna die is if you get that motion, right? The motion of here's like my gas mask, open the flap, pull up the mask, on, down, like, and that you got to have that be second nature. And so there's a lot of that happens, but they're not trying to hurt you or brainwash you or ruin you or break your spirit or all that. They don't want that. They want you to be able to get your protective mask on cleared and sealed in 9 seconds so you don't die. That's what they want. And the only way to do that is to make you do it over and over and over. There's just a lot of drill. There's just a lot of drill to get things in muscle memory. And it's not personal. It's not mean. It's just they don't want you to die, right? And so, like, and I think that people really don't... like, I think a lot of civilians especially, and sometimes people, if you're in it and you don't think meta, you don't realize that there actually is a purpose to the things they're doing. They are doing these things on purpose for a reason, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that they don't want you to die. They want you to be able to get the things done you need to get done. They need to teach you these various things, and so like I had a very different time in basic training than other people did, to be honest, because I understood that this was not personal, and so I really wasn't bothered. Like I was not that stressed. I mean, like, there were things that were stressful always about basic training, but I was not as like upset as other people, which is interesting. Artie says, I think a lot of that has to do with how people view the military. Yes, as if they're looking for reasons, really excuses to hate it and look down on the military, and then they are going to believe. And also, I think it's because it's something that's so outside of their experience, they can't imagine it, right? And also, sometimes people are, how do we put this? Sometimes people are not really good at analysis. They look at something on the surface and they think the surface thing is true, and they don't recognize that things on the surface are not necessarily true. The things you see are not necessarily what's going on the outside is not necessarily what's going on the inside. And people think, oh, look, because like they'll see troops, right? They'll see troops and all the troops are marching together in time and everybody's steps are perfect. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, when you've got really good drill and you're all like, and you're on it, and like left face, left flank, right flank, forward march, all that stuff, and you're all on it, like you've got that drill and you're there. People look at that and they go, oh my gosh, they've all been brainwashed. They no longer have any individuality. They've all had their minds destroyed. But like, each one of us is doing the thing, but in our mind, we're thinking our own separate stuff. Like, there's Elvis who's thinking like, oh man, you know, I wonder if they're going to notice that I've been growing my hair out secretly, but just cutting the sides and back and like using gel to make it look like my hair is short, but it's really not. And there's so-and-so over there. Like, everybody's doing their own, like, we're not all the same. We're not actually automatons. We just know how to do drill really well, but we're still individuals with their own thoughts and minds. And people, I think sometimes civilians have a really hard time understanding that, just like they sometimes have a hard time looking behind the surface of the thing. Barator says, I noticed that with the other services, they all have platoons of folks and similar MOSs. The OSC doesn't have the numbers to do that. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Oh, uh-huh. Coldrick says, when bullets are flying, is the wrong time to stand there and look at the staff sergeant and ask why we need to take cover? Yes. Yes. Like, this is really what a lot of this is about. Getting you to do certain things automatically, not brainwashing, so that you don't die, right? So that, like, if somebody says, take cover, you just dive, right? There's no to be like, well, what do we mean by taking cover? Like, taking cover, like, do we mean taking cover, like, metaphorically? Do we mean it existentially? Like, no, you just need to take cover. You know what I mean? Like, take cover, you dive. Gas, gas, gas. Oh, gas, gas, gas. Like, the whole thing. Like, you just gotta, like, if somebody throws a grenade in your foxhole, you need to grab it. Like, you either kick it into the grenade sump if you can, and then go to the side so that you don't get the shrapnel, or you throw it back and then duck. Like, these are just things you just gotta.
No one tells you how much
Somebody has a bleeding, sucking chest wound, you just gotta go, right? So it's about, there's a bunch of like muscle memory and immediate action you need to do, but that's not the same thing. Drunken Scout says, the reason the DS yells at you is because they prepare you for stressful shit. Yes. They may seem to hate your guts, and some do, but they mostly do it because they try to prepare you. Yeah. Also, I mean, Coulter says, Air Force OTS does absolutely zero being an officer training. Oh, it's all about creating and handling stress. And I just want to sort of note this thing that, and this was the other thing, I had a lot of people in my basic training who are like, oh my gosh, the drill sergeant hates us. The drill sergeant hates us. Ah, and like they start getting all like in their feelings about it. And then they'd act out by like trying to stand up to the drill sergeant in like disrespectful ways. And the drill sergeant was not going to take it. And then they had a really bad time in basic training. People who were like, drill sergeant can't make me do push-ups. Oh, wow. That's a bad take to have. Just do the push-ups. Like, but I knew people who were in that space who were like, you can't make me. And I was like, why did you volunteer? You can't make me do that stuff. And they thought the drill sergeants hated them personally. And I was like, look, these drill sergeants have to train like what, 50 people every 2 months, and they're doing this for 2 years. They're not even gonna remember us. Like, we are just a sea of people to them. This is not personal. They don't hate me personally. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta let go of your ego here for a moment. Like, this is not about us. This is not personal. Drunken Scout says, also, I'm getting a subdermal stitch as we speak. It feels funny. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It was a pretty sharp blade. Ooh, Drunken Scout. You know, I'm thinking about you right now. Mouth seal, blowout, straps hood. Yep, that's it. Right? Like you just have to do it. Coldrick says, for the most part, if you actually were trying to do the push-ups, sit-ups, etc., the drill instructors might give you a shout or look, but we'll leave you to it, yeah. While the ones not trying their best, they will ride like horse. That's it. And then you learn, you just try your best. You try your best. And they're still going to mess with you a little bit because part of the point is to make sure you handle stress. And so if you're doing everything perfectly, they're going to still stress you. But like, it's not. Is that because it can get real for you because your country is all... Yeah. Coldrick says, my assigned mask had a tear in the face seal, so I did the procedure, but could still get gassed. I learned that I could nose breathe and not react to gas. Ooh, Coldrick, who's your requisition officer? Where's your supply? Well, maybe I want to die. Did you ever think of that, Mr. Drill Sergeant? But Krellin, I'm going to tell you this. As a sergeant, I made it to sergeant, right? And as a leader of troops, when it is your job to take care of your troops, because that's the thing about non-commissioned officers, everybody, whatever officers, whatever about them, whatever. That's my NCO, that's my enlisted side bias showing I know it, and it's also half a joke, half. Officers do not lead troops, they lead units. Right? They don't care about the troops, they care about the unit. And you might think that the unit is made up of the troops, but that's actually different. They're not the same thing. The unit also involves the supplies and anyway, troops, NCOs lead troops. They're the ones who train the troops. NCOs, that's what we do. And we're the ones who mostly do the counseling. Like if they've got a problem, we're the ones they talk to. When I was student first sergeant for my PLDC class, and one of my troops, her dad died, and in the middle of the night, and I was the only one there. And please note, I was actually still technically not, I was not a sergeant. This is the school this is the training you go to in order to qualify to become a sergeant. So I was still like an E4, and I was like, what, 21 years old, maybe 20, 21. And this, this peer of mine, her dad died in the middle of the night, in the middle of this training, and there was like nobody there but me. And so like they came to me, and I had to go and tell her that her dad died. And so like as a non-commissioned officer, you do a lot of stuff. And one of the worst things that I could imagine, there are many bad things I can imagine, but in terms of like psychological, would be if one of my troops died. If one of my troops died, and I wasn't able to stop it. Like if I didn't train them well enough, if I didn't make sure that they could seal their mask, if I didn't do everything that I could to make sure they were prepared and ready, if I overlooked signs, if I was not paying attention, I would be really, that would not be great for me. and really, I think that's one of the reasons why it doesn't happen often, but sometimes people get kicked out of the military, failure to adjust and whatnot. And it's like, if we think that you going out there is going to get yourself killed, we're probably not going to let you go out there, because that's like, it's no good. Coldrick says, drills watched have the squad run out of the gas house screaming and choking I waited and came out last. No mask, just smiling. Cold Drake. PH is, I imagine it's much like police training. It turns people into soldiers, like Police Academy turns people into cops. Is that good? It's up to you. Ice Bunny says, I think my uncles in Germany maybe did learn some, but since Germany never took part in anything in the 70s, he learned how to punch pens and how to get drunk, a skill he perfected in the 80s and 90s. And then he was after me because I'm the fat one. I am sorry about some of the people in your family, Ice Bunny. Kuldrick, years ago, Police Training Academy was weeks and trained you to face stress, to how to handle situations. These days, training can be 3 to 4 weeks, and minimal training due to budgets. Ooh. Yeah, we dug a grenade sump. A well-dug grenade sump will save you. It is true. If you don't know what a grenade sump is, in your foxhole, which is one M16
no prey arrives. The hunters
this way wide and 2 M16s long, and it's like basically 6 foot deep. It's like a grave. You dig your foxhole, and then in the middle of the foxhole, in the bottom, you basically dig out a core, like a hole that is angled downwards, diagonally, and you dig out this deep hole. And if somebody throws a grenade into your foxhole, you kick the grenade down that hole, and then you move to the side so that when it explodes, all the shrapnel will come out in a cone, and you can be saved from it. That's what you do. You can't make me. Yeah, you signed your rights away. Sorry, it's similar how some people regard teachers at times. It's true. Like people, I will tell you, it's the same. Artie Snack is the same. I have people say things to me, and I was like, I don't know what you think teachers do. Like, what do you think about us? They're like, oh yeah. Like people will say all the time in college, I don't know why our professors make us do these things for no reason, write these assignments for no reason. And I was like, let me tell you, especially if it's a class where I'm doing the grading, I'm not going to give you assignments for no reason because I have to grade that. Do you know what I mean? And even if I have TAs, I have to go through with the TAs and teach the TAs how to grade effectively, teach them why we're doing the assignment, and then I've got to check their work. Like it's a lot of work. If I really didn't want to do any work at all as a professor, I would just have you do no work at all. If I really didn't care, if I was like, whatever, I don't care, I'd be like, okay, here we're in class. There are no tests, no work. I'm just going to chat for a while. There's going to be no assessment, and then I'm just going to leave. Like, if I really didn't care about your learning, I would do things way different. Like, this idea that somehow we just do these things to mess with you as if, like, we're out to get you personally. I'm not out to get anybody personally, my goodness. And if I were out to get somebody personally, I wouldn't get them by making them write a paper or doing some push-ups. For heaven's sakes. Yeah. Drunken Scout, yeah, I'm gonna have a fun time walking for a bit. My foot is completely numb. Ooh, I hate that. Yeah, and to think a fresh-faced, yeah, and to think a fresh-faced dipshit can face off a seasoned DI, like it was like, oh, it was no good. I was like, oh no. Drunken Scout's also a bit loopy, which is fine. Is a unit more people? A unit is just a size, like all these different levels are all units, right? So if I said my unit, I could be referring to my battalion or my company. It kind of varies. The most interesting thing in the Army is a troop leader with a map and a compass. Kuldrick, yeah, I was amazed how the officers didn't know how to do basic map. I don't even want to, like, office. You know what? I was going to talk a lot of smack about officers, but I'm not going to right now. But I could. And how little skills they have. The troops are the wheels, the CO is the engine, the NCO is the bull gear that connects everything and makes it work. 250, probably like a half hour probably is what I'm thinking. 20 minutes to 30 minutes. This is why so many new shiny lieutenants fragged in the outhouse in Vietnam. Lieutenants killed more troops than the enemy many times because they don't know what they're doing. Yeah. Holders, man, it's forever since I thought about digging my grenade sump. Yeah, right? Barontor says, I always had to dig crew served foxholes. Yay me. Ooh. Iceman says, yeah, you can not choose the gen pool you got thrown in by birth. He's the biggest. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Russ is like, that's like putting something on your permanent record in school. No one gives a damn once you're out of school. Yeah, come on. I want to give you all a big bunny hug. Big hug to you. Coldrick says, Curlin, I'm no war dog, but at my age, at 65, I still want to stand up when I take on the enemy as a Minuteman. Now that I can hump, not that I can hump a 75-pound pack for hours, nor do a lot of mud low crawls, but I can still shoot, and I hate bullies and injustice. Drink says, I've never dug a fox in my life. I have dug. Maybe other people do it. I had other priorities. I have done I have done so many foxholes, but not just foxholes, but also like exceedingly large. Let's just go in here and do what we're here for, right? Let's just do what we're here for. Use the terminal. Greetings, Atomized Universe. The King would like to remind you to please check out before documenting. We're going to go fast. I don't know if we're losing time. Do not forget to clock back in when returning to work for your next 23-hour shift. Oof. If you'd like to file a complaint, please report me to the King to receive an infraction on your performance. That's terrible. Line shift reports. Okay, old files to accessing. Old files to be deleted. What's in here? Message logs. To A Rose, subject, the end is upon us. I don't want to say I told you so, but I did message you that the writing was on the wall back in April. Did I not? Which, you remember, is one of the reasons I begged you to please hurry in your decision-making, which inadvertently and unfortunately stoked your ire at me for rushing you. But now everything I feared is coming to pass. CNP's abandoned Monarch with the others. The factory's in working order, but less and less of us keep showing up for shifts, because what's the point, really? Never got my last 2 bit carts for wages owed, which meant I can't pay rent. Aggie, let alone sponsor your wastrel of a cousin's gambling habits. You know how you titter it away, Fritter, whenever I raise these sorts of concerns, but I'm not joking, Aggie. It's only a matter of time before I'm plumb out in the streets. What are you going to do then? Keep telling me to wait? I can't. The ferry's scheduled for Thursday, 2 o'clock. I'll be on it, and I'd like to have you join me. If you do so, then I'll have your answer at last. If not, then I guess I'll have an answer the same. Either way, I won't be waiting for another month on end. See you at the ferry platform, I hope. Yours in heart, if not body, Fitz. Ooh. Shift report 084. Logged G. Gould. Oh, we've got inspected quality of cans, unclogged machinery. Okay. Clive, what are your thoughts on that clog? Can't be a Raptidon. Weren't no scales. And there ain't enough cysts for it to have been a wayward pig. But I'll be damned if I ever seen vermin so large. I'll admit I was skeptical when you called me and the fellows back to the factory like we were gonna run it rogue. Well, I guess we did. But you were right. There was money ripe for the picking, even without CMP's umbrella. And I just want you to know I appreciate what you did for each of us. Best have maintenance check out that grading on the vents. That's the 2nd clog this month. Geraldine. Do we have everything? Yes, we do. Okay. All right. I want to steal all the things, but I know that this is not what I can do. There's a lot going on here. I need evidence. I'm going to run out of time. Everybody. Oh, no. Authorized user login sequencing. Greetings, unauthorized personnel. The King would like to remind you. Terminal access. Interactions. Okay. Messages. From A Rose. What ends will begin again. The factory's back online. Feels strange. Not only did I never think I'd stoop to this sort of work, but they gave me your place on the line. I wish you could have waited. Just for a little while, but that's fine. Me and Cousin Isaac are right as rain, we are. I never met a man so eccentric as the factory's new owner, Clive. Got a dreadful temper, he does. But he pays our wages on time, so I guess I don't rightly mind. Just, if you ain't coming back, you could at least answer my darn messages. I feel like a fool sending these, like I'm pouring my heart into some silly diary. Maybe I'll go visit with Isaac. I haven't seen him in a few days. Caldrick, I'm probably going to stream for another 20 or so. Feel like when we get a good stopping point, probably about. Because I started at 0:30, so I'm probably going to go to like 15:30, maybe 15:20, something like that. The one you left behind. Need me a new job. I cannot freaking take it any longer. I know the money's good. I know the work's safe, but sorry. Cannot freaking take it any longer. I know the money's good. I know the work's safe, but cool. Can't hardly fathom what it's like day in and day out. Grew up with the slimy worm, and now he's got me calling him the Borscht King and Monarch, like real fragging royalty, like the myths of old. And he's always muttering to himself or shouting, splatting with grizzled or worse. But I know what happened to them fellas who got pink slips. Won't go out like that, not me. And not on account of Slaughterhouse Clive. I quit. Your loving brother, Shannon. Well. Does not seem like a great job. Okay, look, oh, I'm so worried here. I think I'm gonna run out of space. Oh no, I'm gonna die. How do I get out of here? Oh no. Okay, logs, financial records. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sorry, it's just, ooh. Barontor, I have a story of digging too much. I should not be looking at this right now, but it involves having equipment and making us the operations officer, cheating. So, okay, Foxhole in Germany. Okay, wait. Okay, sorry. I don't know. Greetings, authorized messenger. The king would like to remind you, please, today's production cycle numbers work, okay? Or I'll see you for dinner, you cysty-necked sack of blood clots. I worry about them. Okay, cans produced, cans distributed, cost of manufacturing, price per unit, net gains. They're not making, no, net gains. Intelligence, edit financial records. I don't have intelligence. I need to be smarter. I don't think I can do it. Oh no. Why am I not smarter? Why is this my life? No. Character. Oh no. I need to have very high intelligence. I only have good. I need to have higher intelligence. And I got rid of all of my inventory. No. What if I had inventory that would increase my intelligence? Did I have a, no. I bet they don't even have, ooh, sneak attack and damage. Ooh. What, this eye patch? Ooh, eye patch. Oh, this eye patch looks really exciting, everybody. What if I want, it has way less armor. Stop thinking about armor. Oh no, okay. So much for playing suboptimal characters. But my character is more charming than my character is smart, and there's just nothing I can do about it. Okay, look, we're okay, well, and go, open, all right, and no, oh no. Am I gonna be in trouble? Oh no. I'm running out of, oh no. People, I'm very concerned about my life right now. Also, we're gonna just take everything. We're gonna take all of the things because we're just, I feel like if people see us, no, I'm very concerned, everybody. I'm concerned they're gonna see us and start shooting at us, and I don't know how to reset my, I don't know what we've got going on here, everybody. Let's look at our map. Oh no. Oh, you know what I think we need to do? I think we actually have to get there to the 3rd floor, and we are currently on the 1st floor. Okay. I can save now. I can. It's true. I don't know why I save sometimes, because it's not like I ever reload saves, but yeah, here's the thing. We can't, okay, there are cysty pigs everywhere. Okay, wait. Okay. There's a computer. We're going to open the computer right now. At this moment. Okay.
Hey!
Hi.
Just where do you think you're sneaking to?
What?
Production line is that away, you worthless gadabout.
Sorry. I'm gonna persuade. Come on. You're not gonna report me, are you?
I'm darn well thinking about it.
Please don't.
Well, since you asked me real nice, fine. I'll let it slide. But just this once, mind you.
Thank you. I got it. Thank you, corporate guard. Yeah, okay. I've reset. Okay. I've reset. Okay. Sisty, I wish I could have hacked that terminal. Greetings, authorized personnel. But I'm a bartender. Do you know what I mean? A bartender hacker, I don't know accounting. The king would like to remind you of the following message. Begin block quote. The Cysty Pigs get 5 cans of borscht per meal per day each. Not 4, not 6, not 10. That is 5 precisely. And I don't care how much they squeal at you or how pathetic looking their sad little eyes are. If you over or underfeed my stock, I will carve each of your limbs away and then run your shrieking body through the machine, dreadful slow. End block quote. Please select the action you'd like to perform. This guy doesn't seem great. Increase daily vitamin administration to the Cysty Pigs feeding troughs by 4,000%. That doesn't seem like a good idea, does it? I'm gonna go. These painkillers in the docking system. Go, Drunken Scout. Maybe like take a nap. Maybe get some food in your stomach. Maybe take a nap. See you later, Drunken. Look, I'm a little bit. I don't want to hurt the Cysty Pigs. Yeah, get some food. Look at these inventory logs. Inventory log, week 1, 0 cans. Okay, increasing. Okay, they have like a wild increase in productivity. Day 99 is 30K. I haven't eaten in 10 hours. Drunken Scout, don't be like me. Eat. Don't be like me. What's wrong with you? Don't be like me. Come on now. Elevate that foot. Elevate that foot. Eat some food. Day corrupted. We don't know how many cans at all. Huh. It looks to me like he is... You can call it intermittent fasting. Lead by example. That's fair. He learned it from watching you. So, look, I'm a little concerned about increasing the daily vitamin administration of the Cysty Pigs feeding troughs by 4,000%, because what if that hurts them? I don't want to, like, the Cysty Pigs didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to exit this terminal without maybe killing Cysty Pigs, because I don't want to kill them. Hello, corporate guard. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to kill them. I don't want to kill these Cysty Pigs. Like, they're... Oh, hey, Cysty Pigs. You know what I mean? Like, there are a lot of corporate guards around here, but luckily, they think I'm one of them, and so I'm okay. I'm going to look for this. Here's another terminal that I'm going to look for. I'm going to take these bits. I don't have time to take the bits, but I'm going to. Wrong button. But I need money so that I can tinker. All right, here. Go. Use terminal. Okay. Okay. No, I call it being too lazy to go to the kitchen. That's fair. I blame the Cysty Pigs for all of life's problems. It's fair. I know my bar's running down so fast. I'm so nervous. So, inventory logs. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same, everybody. Look, I don't know. Do I do that? Does it hurt them? What was that slugworm on the floor next to those feeding Cysty Pigs? I'll exit and see what I can see. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's a... I've run out of... Oh gosh. Do I increase their vitamins? Will that hurt them? Are these vitamins... Hi.
You think you might have forgotten something?
Persuade? I'm not sure. Did I?
Don't play coy. I know you were warned about wandering around once already.
I think you would confuse me with someone else.
I'll pretend I believe you, so long as you get back to work.
I'm on it. It looks like our difficulty increases each time, everybody. Look. Do I do this or not? You think the vitamins are a good thing? Okay. Did you get that perk that locks the max cost of upgrading weapons? I don't think I did. If there is one, I don't think it is available to me yet. But I want it if I don't have it. So let's see, what is this? Wild Science, Confidence, Armor Master, increases the armor rating and skill bonuses for any armor. Okay. Super Pack Mule, clearly something I need to get. Tactical Master, movement speed, damage, detection radius, melee damage, Companion's health, headshots, damage. So that's companion cooldowns, dialogue. Ooh, no. Vendor buying price. Vendor buying price. Damage, movement, science weapon damage. Abilities, companion abilities, companion abilities. Vendor prices. Companion kills. Tactical dilation, damage when alone, walk speed, time dilation, sprint speed, weapon durability loss, more ammo stock and consumable stock. Yeah, maybe it is a skill bonus. Let's see, skills. What would we look at? Handguns, critical hits, ignoring heavy weapons. It's probably going to be under tech, right? Like maybe engineering. Damage versus all mechanicals. Chance items will become pristine, increasing value and durability. Breakdown weapons. So it's not that. Science will give me. It's science. Tinkering cost for science. No, that's science weapons. That's tinkering cost for science. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, no, it's science. So I need to start spending some money on spending points on science. Because my lockpick is like I'm good, and I'm super good with persuade people. I am super persuasive is what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, but my persuade is 76. If I get to 80, I do more stuff. I need science. I need science. Science! She blinded me with science. She blinded me? What's science? Okay, we're gonna put the vitamins in. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Unit 1 of 2, food supply status. Comprehensive nutritional assessment indicates the current administration of the slop is category 2 toxic. I think this would kill them. I think this is gonna kill them, everybody. I don't want to kill them. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to kill them. I don't want to kill the sissy pigs. I feel like I just walked into Britney Spears toxic right now. And I'm afraid of killing the sissy pigs. They didn't do anything. I just think, I think I messed up. Can I undo the vitamins? Oh, I'm running out of space. Oh, I'm gonna just wait. Can I undo the vitamins? No, can I undo the vitamins? Come on, vitamins. Wait. I don't think I can. Oh no. You know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. I did one. I'm gonna do the other. It's too late now. I've made this choice. The choices have been made. Oh, I've run out of. Oh no. Why is this? Oh no. I'm doing it. Now it's lethal. I'm killing all the sissy pigs. Oh no. Hi.
You ain't supposed to be back here.
I'm killing sissy pigs. I'm gonna just say I'm gonna lie. I am. He called me to his office.
Face me. Well, don't keep him waiting.
But Rissa, it doesn't matter. I made the choice. I can't undo the choice. I made the choice. I'm killing the sissy pigs. I see you also blame the pigs for all of life's problems. Maybe. Spacers, I found a flaw? Oh, no. I do not. No. I am not paranoid. I am... Okay, maybe they heard me speaking, and they heard that I was, like, freaking out a little bit. But we're gonna go. We're walking out this way, everybody. By the way, we've been very productive, and I want you to know that I'm very excited about our productivity. Okay. I'm gonna just close that. That's what I'm gonna do. And run out of space, and I'm gonna steal some stuff. I feel really badly about killing those sissy pigs, everybody. Because I don't know if that helps us in any way. Silence of the sissy pigs? Yeah. Sounds of the sissy pigs. Trooper Starling. Do I go this way, or do I go the other way? Oh. There's a doorway. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Gee whiz. I'm gonna just walk over this way and pretend like I'm supposed to be here. Hello, sentry.
That action is not authorized.
No, it's fine.
Alert. Subject has exceeded its maximum allowed crime tolerance.
No.
Termination will commence
No, it's fine.
momentarily.
No. Oh, no, apparently it's not fine. Okay, it's apparently not fine. It's apparently not fine at all. It's apparently like a whole bunch of not fine. That's cool. I'm gonna use my special gun. My disguise failed, everybody. My disguise failed. Okay, well, my disguise failed. Whoa, hey, how you doing? Hi. I don't want to kill factory employees, though. I just want to kill... is everybody okay? Are people getting my friends? Here. Oh, my friends, can you... oh, my friends died. My friends are dead. That's awkward. What's happening? Oh, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna do a lot of shooting right now. I'm gonna be killing a lot of people. I don't mean to, my disguise failed. I wish that it weren't. I feel like the problem is it was a robot, and I feel like you can't talk to robots very well. I feel like robots, I feel like robots are, I need to get closer. I feel like robots don't listen to your lies. And, I'm feeling a little... Hi, workers. How are you? I'm like, look, I'm not here to kill you or anything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just... I'm not your enemy. You know, power to the people. Hey, my disguise is back. I think it's because I killed a lot of people. Sorry about that, everyone. All right, hey, real quick. We've got like 13 minutes. We're gonna go hardcore until we can get to a place. That's what we're gonna do. Right? We're gonna get to a place where we're not there. Oh my gosh. Lots of game today. Thank you. Sal says, you know, I just got back, and I know Trooper is a pop music scholar, and I was still taken aback for a moment to hear a Britney Spears reference, even though I hear her make Spears references often. Toxic. There's that meme of these, like, there's like these three young people who might be high school students, an opera singer, a violin player, and a, have you seen this? Have you seen this? I don't know if you have. If you haven't, I need to show it with you. I think this is the first time I've seen Trooper actually playing a game. No, I played games, right? Oh, you can? Maybe I just, you know. I've been a lot more social on Saturdays, so I've missed late stream. Aw. Okay, wait. I know I've got 12 minutes to play, but I have to find this for you. YouTube.com and then Toxic Opera version. Okay, it's oboe, violin, and opera. I really feel like these are high school students, by the way. I feel like they're high school students. They really look like high school students to me. And I'm going to play this for you. You can't see it, and you're going to miss the visuals because the visuals are choice. But here you go. 20 seconds. Here you go. Okay, but you actually have to see it because they might not even be in high school. They might be in middle school. But, oh, I can always put it in the Discord. That's true. I will put it in the Discord. Don't let me forget. I'm going to do that. Okay. Okay. Also, journal, Slaughterhouse Clive. Deal with Clive. Make your way to Clive's office in the CMC factory and get him out of Sublight's way. Alternately, search a factory for a way to sabotage his operations, which is what I did. Catherine suggests investing the Sissy Pig food supply, the canning machine, or the financial records. So actually, I did it. I finished my mission. Apparently, we learned something about stealth. What did we learn about stealth? Interrogation failed. Defeat your enemies and and your shroud disguise will recharge. Oh, okay. Okay, so if you, okay, I just learned that if you succeed in an interrogation, your disguise resets, or if you murder everyone, your disguise resets. Well, that was great knowledge. We're leaving because we apparently passed this mission by murdering everyone with murder. And so, we're gonna go. I wonder if I can talk to them. I wonder if they'll talk to me. Oh, nope, we're not gonna talk to them. Well, no, I could, maybe I can talk to them. Hi.
I don't know what's worse, the taste of Borston beans or the stench that comes later.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I do feel bad. The whole point of Sissy Pigs is that you don't have to kill them. I know, and then I killed them. And I feel...
What
Hi.
do you think you're doing?
Hi. I don't want to kill you, though. I just want to leave.
They're on us.
Oh, no. Look. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna leave. Also, that person's body is in various parts. I'm gonna go. Okay, well, I can't go that way, apparently. That's not the way to go. No. Can't get out that way. So... Can't leave that way. Sissy Pigs is like Fight Club, maybe? Murder is always a solution. Game moral of the mission. He does feel bad about the Sissy Pigs, Krellin, but he doesn't want to restore to a point where he didn't murder them because it's what happened. It's what happened. The point of the Sissy Pigs is that it sheds tumors, so you can always get meat without killing them, which is kind of gross, but I love it. So look, I don't want to hurt anybody. Except for those Sissy Pigs, apparently, who apparently I hurt. Oh, hey, look, I've got an office key. I just got Clive's office key? Hi, my disguise is back. Look, I think I can get through that door, but I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should just leave. I like how troopers apologize when the autonomy is blowing up the attackers. I mean, you know, I do feel bad about that. There we go. We're out. We got the key, we're gone. We're out of here. Also, people, did you see how much we did? And we also had lots of discussions about all the things. It was really good. Also, I'm gonna have some good food. This infiltration was super smooth. Yep, super smooth. That's right. Every time. I like how Trevor is apologizing every entire time he's blowing. Look, I won't apologize if I'm blowing up attackers who I don't want to kill, but I didn't want to kill some random worker. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a worker. That's all. So I've got 7 minutes before we're going to end, and I think I can turn into quests. And if I turn into quests, I think we can get to the point where we're basically done with Monarch. Maybe more or less done with Monarch. I think it is doable. I think that we can end this particular session maybe done with Monarch. I think so. So, Trooper, do you want to hear the peaceful solution to the Sissy Pig Factory quest? Yes, because you know me, I'm not going back. So yes, I do. I want to hear it. Tell me, PH. Tell me. I'm gonna unseal this door. Unsealed. I'm walking out. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Let's fast travel and turn in this quest. And I think we have one more quest to turn in, and then I think we have one person to visit. Oh, I'm sorry, Sal. I'm so sorry, Sal. You and PH look so much alike. You don't. You look different. Sal, tell me, what's the peaceful solution? Although you put peaceful in quotation marks, so now I'm nervous about what that means. Now I'm worried. I'm worried now. Raising your dialogue skills to good conversations. Unlocks combat dialogue abilities that distract and disable your enemies. I feel like I need to... I want all the points to invest in all the things, and I feel like this is difficult. Because I somehow don't imagine that I can actually get enough points to do everything. also, I feel like I'm moving like I'm encumbered, but I don't think I am. I'm not encumbered. It's fine. You sneak into Clive's office. He turns out to be a cannibal, murdering his workers that displease him. You blackmail him into working with the space mafia so that he eats the bodies of the people they killed for betraying him. Oh. I don't know if I would prefer that version. You know? I don't know if that's the version that I'd prefer. He hasn't confused me with Krillin in a long time. It has to do with someone. He has to do it with someone. That's fair. That's fair.
How's Clive?
Well,
I do hope you gave him my regards.
No, but the factory's out of service, like you asked.
Fast, efficient, eager to please?
Sure.
Might be I should ask you for more favors. Guessing your services don't come cheap.
They don't.
Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig.
Rude. I found one of your supply runners hiding in a cave. I'm turning in all the quests.
I presume you mean Art.
I do.
The one you sent scurrying back like a sprat with his tail cut off?
Yep.
Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the marauders who botched my drop were dead.
I probably killed them too. Also, I took care of your little drug running problem. I have done...
Funny, you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
Oh, maybe I can save the guy now. He tried to cut costs by using sprats instead of autoloaders for transport. Yes.
That dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Let me guess. It involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention.
That is correct.
Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
Do I want a room? I don't need a room, right? I don't need a room. Do I need a room? I don't need a room. Why would I need a room? I have a ship. I don't need a room. Right? No. By the way, that was like 3 missions that we did. We did like 4 or like we did 18. We did 27 missions today. I want you to know it. I feel like at this moment we have no. We have one more thing we can turn in, right? We were super efficient, but also it was good. That we can't do. We can't do that. Not that. That's the thing we need to do. Not that. Not that. We have two things to do. We should give the module to Sanjar in our map. We're gonna give the module to Sanjar. And then after we do that, we're gonna go back to Amber Heights, and then we're done. Maybe we'll just get on our ship. Like, I'm just telling you, I think that we might be done with Monarch today. We've been on Monarch for a while, and I think we might be done with Monarch today. That's not how numbers work, Trooper. What are you, an officer? That's fair. That's fair. That is fair. Yes. By the way, thank you for those bits in celebration of making massive progress today. Irway and hey, the anime. Irway and hey, the anime. Iway at gale up way up way it wakes to tit gale young way yo. Irway and hey, the anime. Ide I skays are on say. Old man the adiation pray we are you was staying way on rail. Iwe ebony eat ray at lands lay, way at Brian's lay, day. And when we see the end, Lord will look left the eye, get right into the eye. We're in the money, we're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. And of course, the irony of that song is that it's a song in a musical in the film, and none of the people who are singing that song have any money at all because they're all like choreens and kickline dancers and whatnot, and they're all super, super poor. The whole point is that it's the middle of the Depression, and none of them actually have any money, but they're singing this song about having all the money, but they don't have money. That's the point. Yes. Thank you for those bits, Rissa. And the upside is that Cannibal Boss stops murdering his workers, and Sublight was killing those people anyway, so theoretically, the overall number of deaths decreases. Maybe. Yeah? I suppose. But now he's out of business? Says iShield. I have a midnight crackpot musing to share about last night's episode. Oh, thanks. I shall share away. And a name game. Oh my gosh. The name game. I need to see who it is. I need my little thing here. There. Yes. Artie Snack. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme. Where's my cursor? Out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name. I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F. Or an M will appear. And then I say bow at a B. Then I say the name. Then banana, fanner, and foe. Then I say the name again with an F, very plain. Then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say this name again with an M this time. And there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Eridinsk, Boberdinsk, Banana, Fana, Foferidinsk, Fee, Fi, Momerdinsk. Eridinsk. I used your real name, Artie Snack.
Ready when you are.
I just want you to know that I did. I used your real name this time because, I want to, What is love? Love is using your real name on Twitch. What is love? Sometimes it's using a nickname on Twitch. Whoa, whoa,
The
whoa.
Iconoclasts reach that ship first. There won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch.
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but
They're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
I feel really weird giving him this module without having talked to that woman first. I feel really weird about it. I can't do it. I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna just go to Ember Heights, and I'm gonna just chat with her that one time to see if I just feel like I have to talk to her before I want to give it to him, but I'm a little concerned there's going to be a lot of death and murder, and so before death and murder happens, I'm just going to talk to the doctor first, right? I'm just going to talk to the doctor, and then I'll do it, and then we're done with the stream. That's it. Yeah, talk to Sergeant and save. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yes, R2's mispronunciation has a life of its own. It is true. It is true. And also, Kultrik, of course they're going to tolerate me breaking a song because I have guns and like a posse. That's all. Artie Snack is good with either. But I do both. So apropos of nothing, when do we get the trooper playing a banjo and singing us for an hour stream? I'm going to, not a whole hour, but I'm going to start, like, things are now settling down. And since things are settling down, I'm going to get back to practicing my banjo. So I'm going to get back to singing a song at the beginning of my streams on my Saturday streams again. I just have to, like, there are a couple more things I need to do, like admin-wise for my, where'd she go? Admin-wise for my class that I'm teaching. And then I'm going to be good. And also, I just need to find her. Here she is.
Captain.
There we go.
We should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
I'm fine with that, actually. Go through Gut Instinct Trooper. There are very few streamers that actually say it right. I'm okay with it and wish I had thought of it when I made the handle Sea Spider. Oh, we're talking about Crit Twitch, right? Because Crit Twitch has has two T's. It's a double T. It's not like a sandwich. So I think with Luke's revelation of his father's importance and his mentorship under Regina and all the talk of patricide, I suspect Luke will at some point in this season will make a move to assassinate his father. I also suspect a running plot thread will be whether to use Luke as an asset of OAS, either as said assassin or the SOE as an informant.
Somebody's watching
My suspicion will be Bricktop's resist using it all, but he gets goaded to do something by Falstaff once he discovers a connection. Hey, there are a lot of possibilities here. There was a whole discussion between Luke and Regina about how he wants to kill his father, but he doesn't think he can. And this is before Regina killed her father. And Regina's like, that's okay. But now Regina just revealed that she did kill her father, and that makes him think new things. So like, there's stuff. There's stuff going on there. with his trooper with his banjo triggers me comparing him to Kermit the Frog and his banjo in the swamp. Oh, I can sing. I need to sing Rainbow Connection. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, wait. I should. Like, oh, wait. McFallon 82. I always feel that somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Whoa, I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Thank you so much for the follow. That's amazing. So amazing. By the way, I'm with you there. Let's go talk to him.
Okay.
We're just gonna depose him right now, then we're gonna go. Maybe.
This is what's best, Zora. Time to save Monarch.
Zora, you care about the people. I want you to be in charge. I want her to be in charge. Let's just make her in charge, and then give the targeting module to Sanjar, probably, or just keep it. I don't know. We're gonna.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
And then
we have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Graham. I'm not that sorry. Stand down, Graham.
Stand down? I'm afraid I don't understand, Captain.
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
That's true.
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want.
You also get them killed all the time, Graham.
Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
I do. She's got the best interests of the Iconoclasts at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up.
Yeah?
I brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Yeah. These deaths are on your hands, Graham. No amount of meditating will clean them. You ran. You needed a clear conscience, so you ran. You don't seek enlightenment. You just feel guilty. Oh, ooh. Yeah, we're not gonna believe it, Graham. This is an army. You need to fucking run it like one or it dies. So all of these are kind of mean. I'm gonna go with you don't seek enlightenment. You just feel guilty.
Guilty? I didn't mean for them to die. I'm not a monster. Of course I feel fucking guilty. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
But you've not...
That's your answer, Graham?
Yeah.
You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did.
Sad music in the background.
Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah, he's like Henry VIII, right? He absolved himself of religion to... Yeah, look, that isn't necessary.
Please.
Come on. Come on, Graham.
Let me do this, Graham.
Yeah.
If this is where my path ends,
no, come on. Come on, Graham. Don't be a coward.
As I draw breath, I will not abandon.
That is so egotistical.
So be.
No, come on.
Make him regret it. Time for
come on, people. Well, can't give the module to Graham, but also my reputation decreased. But I could give the module to Zora. Yeah. Well, yeah. I suspect the dynamics have changed since the conversation with the overall environment changing with the occupation. Yep. My thought is Luke will feel pressure to take a more active effort than just helping Regina. Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot to prove. That was not a fight. It was a... Yeah. Hey, Anino, we're on our way out. I'm gonna talk to her right now.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Look, hold on. I was thinking that you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone.
No.
Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Look. Sanjar has corporate resources you could use to spread the message.
You know, Captain.
Right?
I never thought about that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations.
Maybe?
All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
I know it's a long shot, but I will try. There's a reason why I'm like super big on my negotiation. People, we're gonna go real soon, but I cannot go until I talk to Sanjar. This is our last thing. This is it. No, save now. Hey, Half-Arsed Hermit. Hey, are you sure, Krellin, it's okay to stop right here? Are you sure? Right here? Really? Okay. If I can stop right here and it will not ruin everything, I'm just gonna fast travel to Stellar Base so I know when we start what I'm gonna do next. Right? So this way I'll be like right in front of the space so I know this is what we're gonna do. And then we'll do it. Okay. I think we can get them to stop fighting. I think we can get them to stop fighting. Yeah. Okay. Because actually I don't have anything else left on this planet. I think I'm completely done with Monarch, and then we get to start like fresh on a new planet next time, and that's gonna be so exciting. And I'm really excited about it, so yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But I will tell you, I've got a lot of thoughts about, like, I've got a lot of thinking. I've got a lot of thinking to do about Luke and where he's at. So that's very exciting. Hey, Kitchen Bratian. We're having a great Saturday, but we're gonna go. Why is it not Spectrum? So let's see who's streaming right now, so that maybe we can do an exciting raid. I wish that the raid channel, pick a channel to raid thing was better than it currently is. I wish that it had more people, more channels. It only looks like 5, and I want more than the 5. I want to know all the people who are streaming right now. No, you're right. I do need to eat. This is fair. Also, I've got a meeting coming up really soon, so that's also a thing. I've got a Zoom meeting. Oh, wrong button. Save game. Okay. All right. You're right. Oh, wait. Is Prax streaming right now is the question. Because she is. If she is, I feel like we can go raid her and then I can get food. And also I can't hang out for an hour because I've got a meeting at 4. Oh, Kitchen Bratlan. Thank you for those bits. Oh, thank you. So question 1, somebody tell me if Prax is raiding. Oh, she's on Wandering DM. All right, here's what's up. We're gonna raid Prax at Wandering DM. I'm gonna get food, then I'm gonna do a meeting, and then I'm going to do another meeting. Okay, Wandering GM. Oh, Cypher of Tyr, Wandering GM. Which one is she on? Wandering DM. Yeah, we're gonna raid Wandering DM is what we're gonna do, because that'll be nice. We're gonna raid Wandering DM. Okay, first off, most important, right now, for Kitchen Bratlan. Kitchen Bratlan, I want to thank you for those bits. They're much appreciated. And for those bits, I will sing for you We're in the Money, as sung by Ginger Rogers in the film Gold Diggers of 1933, which means I'll be singing it in Pig Latin. Irway and hey the anime, Irway and hey the anime, Eve way up, gilly up, way up, it wakes to tit, gilly young way. Irway and hey the anime, E the ice skates are on, he say, Old man did he ask and pray, ooh, the are, ooh, throw you a stay on way hungry. Eat bread, lay on slay, of way at Brian's lay, ooh, day. And when we see the end, Lord will look at the eye, in the eye. Where in the money? Where in the money? We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. Thank you. So I'm gonna go get food. I'm gonna go get food. They are currently playing. We're gonna do a raid. We're gonna raid them. If you want to know, this is our raid command for all the peeps. I really want Nightbot to be I need to figure out what to do with Nightbot. We're going to raid them, give them some love. They're playing some thirsty pirates. We're going to do that. I'm going to get food, and then I'm going to do another Zoom meeting, and then I'm going to do grading, and then it's going to be awesome. And then I'm going to finish muting all the Winston Churchill from City of Light and Shadow last night so I can put it up on YouTube. That's it, everybody. Take care of yourself. You're awesome. I should tell you, because it is Saturday, you can find me tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. over at Roll For It, ROLL4. It's streamer Roll For It. You can find me there tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. where I'll be playing a one-shot of Good Strong Hands. And then, of course, next week you can find me Thursday playing Wander Song. Friday there won't be Aether's Walkway, but there will be City of Light and Shadow. Everybody comes back together. Saturday will be the Outer Worlds, and also Saturday evening will be the premiere of the Regiment, the campaign, the Napoleonic campaign that Prax is jamming, that I will be playing in, and I've got a jacket and everything. So that said, I'm going to get our raid started, everybody, and then I'm going to get some food, and you all are amazing. Yes. I will see you. And, but check the VOD later. It'll be fine. So I will catch you on the flip side, and we will see you. I will see you later. I didn't put in the socials. Hey, I should just say, just remember, just in case you want to know it, I've got the socials, right? You can, because I should say it, right? You can follow me or subscribe here. You can go to Trooper SJP on YouTube for the archive. You can find me at Academic Foxhole on Twitter or Academic Foxhole on Patreon to support the RPGs. Okay, that's it. We're raiding. Catch you on the flip side. Raid!